pilgrimage or something, and niggas just come back, and niggas just different. And niggas just.
Hey, you know the thing is like I feel like people be having like a spiritual awakening sometimes. You know, and these artists these artists is like artists like J. Cole are like real people. You feel me? Like you can see like. It's not a facade. It's not like they're not living this like big ass Hollywood lifestyle type of shit. You know what I mean? And so, and I, you hear about a lot when people make millions of dollars and they become stars and they start losing themselves. A lot of people that are really real don't want to lose that essence of themselves. They go through maybe like a little hiatus or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they come back like way more spiritual with Rastafari and homeless nigga dreads. You know what I mean?
Like, bro, he is like.
We talk about J. Cole, yo.
Jake, like, I fuck with Cole, but Cole is like one matted hat lay down from Birds, my nigga. Like, he's like, him and Birds is like right there. It's like, Jermaine, if you don't go to some African lady and get them shit separated and get some Lil Wayne, like at least get the Wheezies. Like,
the nigga Wheezy's look horrible now though.
Yo, hey,
he's look worse than Cole.
Yeah, Wheezy shit look like he hasn't watched them shits in like 2 years
at all.
Like, he definitely look like he has not. I don't know. Wayne went from like 20 locks to 4. My nigga, I don't know how that happened.
I think this. You know, the motherfuckers, when you just don't get them twisted up and you maybe don't clean, I don't know exactly, but they motherfuckers start matting together. But
it's a reflection of like. To me, it's a reflection of your homies. Like, there's no good nigga around you. If he didn't notice like how you had like 20 of them shits,
right?
And then it went down to like 16, and then it went down to like 12, and then it went down to like 8. You're like,
speaking of dreads and niggas, I need to figure something out. Fucking Stevie Wonder. His shit holding on.
Yo.
Holding on.
I was listening to a podcast and they had John Legend on there. Okay. And John Legend said he sung at Stevie Wonder's wedding. And I'm a foul nigga. Because I started thinking like, yo, for one, who would marry Stevie Wonder? For two, how do you know it's love? Did someone at the fucking like wedding dinner like the king? I have a question. Do you really love Stevie?
I would say it. I would think it is true. Well, at least from his perspective, like you have to really be in love with somebody if you can't see them. Like there has to be something else about them. Like you have to like really love the essence of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you really have to love the essence. You love shit else. Like you can't love shit else. Like. You can't love shit. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I wonder, like, how did his wife feel when it was probably at the altar and he whispered to her, like, yo, you look so beautiful. And she was like,
nigga, no, I
nigga,
don't.
how do you know?
Like, no. Bro, have you seen that video of where they say Stevie Wonder isn't blind?
Yes.
When he catches the mic.
Yes.
Understand?
Yeah. Funny story. Listen, so my dad, God bless my pops. My pops is savage. The reason why my mind is so sick is because of my dad. My dad, our birthdays are 2 weeks apart, and we look just alike. So
the same people, huh?
Oh, the sick shit that I have in my mind that I was encouraged to have that. Like, okay, so my dad. This is story time. My dad had a friend named Smitty. Smitty was like one of them OG niggas in the hood who
I'm
like.
already knowing this about to get made. Anybody named Smitty is probably with the shit like a motherfucker.
He was one of them cool, like smooth niggas. Like he was one of the last niggas in the East Oakland who had jerry curls, but his shit somehow didn't like fuck up his hairline. I don't know. He was like a magician. Nigga was like. He's like
his name was Smitty, nigga. That's why.
Nigga like a rare hologram Pokemon. Like that nigga just somehow. But look, Smitty house was a hangout spot, and. It was this old nigga over there. I think brother name was like it had like a name, like a number, like 6 or 2, some shit like that. But he was like this blind nigga. And Smitty tried to get over on bro one time because he had a bet.
Okay.
And they did the bet, and then bro was like, yo, Smitty, where my money at? So Smitty like, nigga, I'm gonna give you your funky ass money back. He's like, nigga, where my money at? Woo woo. And then he's like, no, I'm gonna give you your money. And then Smitty owed bro $50.
Okay.
So he tried to get a nigga a 20. Like, here, nigga, your money, right? So OG knows his money because he knows that the feel of different dollar bills and how like certain like higher ones have a certain feel.
Mm-hmm.
So he felt it. He's like, you think I'm stupid, huh, nigga? And so Smitty like, what the fuck you talking about? Nigga, I gave you your $50. He's just like, nigga, no, you did, nigga. Nigga, this shit for like a 10 or 20. And so everybody in the house like, yo, is that nigga really blind? He's like, how did he know that shit? How did he know that shit? And Smitty eyes got big as shit. Like, nigga, fuck you talking about? No, nigga. When I say, oh, G's like, well, come here. I'm gonna show you this $20 bill. He sucker Smitty, and Smitty got close. He hit, bro. And I didn't know Holmes niggas are clever. I mean, like blind niggas are clever because he knew that Smitty was gonna fall. So when he hit him, he fell into Smitty so he could hold on to the nigga while he was fighting. And he just literally like just felt his way up to Smitty's face and started hitting the nigga in the face. And started punching the shit.
Beat up by a blind nigga.
Yo, I think
you get beat up by a blind.
I think at that moment he probably in movies y'all see where somebody getting their ass whooped and they have a freeze frame.
Right.
And like, yo, my name is Smitty.
This is how I got it. Right.
Yeah, this is how I got here. I think that was how I got it. Was just like, yo, this is how I got here. Cause his old niggas like, nigga, boom, boom, like feeling him like there goes his face, boom, boom.
Oh, bro, that is fucking hilarious. You seen the video of the homie with no legs getting to fight a nigga?
Yes.
He's
Yeah, he literally like was on the hips,
right.
like
and had hands for that nigga. Brought him down to the ground. And
yeah, and I was looking at like, and right when I saw the little young nigga who was getting his ass whooped, I said, "You don't have a daddy in your life," because like,
or he does, and he just got so much like empathy that he just can't bring himself to beat up a nigga with no legs. Sorry. You know what I'm saying?
That's like you playing a zombie game when you was a kid, and the zombie crawl on your legs, you lean down and shoot on him. Like if a nigga with no legs grabs me, I'm for sure like UFC kneeing this nigga. Like I don't know, I can't.
You know what? To me, it's like the same thing as like if your girlfriend beating your ass, you're gonna get beat up by your girlfriend because you ain't about to like.
Of course.
You ain't gonna sock her. You know what I'm saying? Like I could literally take this nigga with no legs and end his fucking life. But I feel like so kind of like reluctantly bad about it. Like I probably would get hands put on me. Either that or I'm just gonna walk away.
Because you really can't. He can't.
You gotta treat her like you fighting a girl.
Yeah.
You can't really fight the nigga.
And see what you said made sense. You gotta walk away because they can't.
Right.
It's like they can't walk away. So my nigga, if you have the power to physically walk away, how did you lose that fight?
How did you lose the fight?
How did you lose?
Yeah, he got his ass beat. I want
Like,
to watch that video.
You
again,
could have
too.
literally turned around and just sprinted off on bruh, and bruh would probably get on his arms and try to wow after my nigga. But that's like you could hit a fence. Like
right.
I don't know.
You could have done a whole bunch of shit.
I don't know.
You could have just jumped over him. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas need role models. That's all I gotta say. Niggas need role models. Niggas need role models. If y'all ever thought role models is not needed, niggas need role models.
Niggas
like
need role models
when
for sure.
When a little nigga get his ass whooped by somebody with no legs, there's no mentorship in your life. There's no mentorship. There's no one there.
He's never
met
any resistance in life
at all. Like, but did you ever wrestle with your little brothers? Like, were you just coddled the whole time? Like, why could you not whoop somebody with no legs ass? At that point, you a sucker. I know we went to school, everybody was punking him.
Yeah, for sure. He probably relentlessly like just beat up, robbed in the neighborhood. Like he's probably have to live somewhere else. He probably have to live in Nova Scotia or some shit.
Oh man, you better believe he got anger issues like a motherfucker.
Oh
now.
yeah, for sure.
Like he hate niggas who are paraplegics.
like PTSD.
Like punk ass nigga in that wheelchair. What? Say something, nigga. I'll kick you out your wheelchair. Nigga on everything. I'm like, why you getting bro so much? Like, nigga, don't worry about it, nigga. Don't worry about it, nigga. Like, don't worry about it, nigga. All those niggas in wheelchairs think they better than you. It's like, are you okay?
These niggas ain't cool.
These niggas ain't that cool, bro.
In a whole another city, nobody knows about it. But every time a person with no legs walk by, roll by,
he gonna grow up with tremors because of that shit. He gonna be at the airport and they gonna let on the people who have special needs. Like you see niggas rolling up in wheelchairs, he got a problem. Like, so I can't get on before they get on.
Right. He gonna start hella shit. Right.
So I can't get on. What? He ain't got no legs. What that mean? Them niggas can do anything, bro. Them niggas can do anything, bro. Like, sir, chill. No, them niggas can do anything, bro. Like, bro, don't worry about it. Like, he gonna be one of them niggas like, my nigga's gonna need 1,000 hugs before he get back to a place of sanity.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope he's all right somewhere. You know, I hope he's not out there.
If he sees this,
trying to commit suicide.
MMA courses are not that expensive.
They are not. Go take some.
Go to your local MMA spot, cause nigga, you got taken down. And obviously, you need to work on your scramble game, cause That is sick.
I got tapped out today in jiu-jitsu class. It's been hella long since I've been, and that shit is hard as fuck. And I was rolling. They call it rolling when you kind of like spar or whatever. That nigga got me, bro. He got me. I don't even know what it's called, but it's like where my arm is like this in between his legs, and then you just squeeze. Basically, I'm just getting choked out by my shoulder, basically.
That's basically like maybe the key said, why you hitting yourself? Like,
yeah, right.
You choked yourself out.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's
how does that feel? Like, who can you be mad at?
No, you can't be mad at anybody. That's you're there to learn that shit.
Did you shake his hand afterwards?
Yeah, you got to.
You have to?
Yeah, it's not. We're not fighting. We're sitting there learning. We're in the class. He's just more advanced than I am. You feel me?
Okay, I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that.
Why?
I've had these conversations before. Okay, think about it. It's about MMA, right? Because sportsmanship and all that shit. Let's say you took it as serious. You went to jiu-jitsu and you went to MMA,
right? And
then let's say you got a fight coming up, right? Usually they have like the press conference and shit like that, and like Beejus versus some Slovakian dude, something like whatever his name is. And so you do the whole weigh-in, you do the face-off, you do the press conference, all that shit, right? Then you take your ass back home and you go train for the next 3 months.
Right.
So everything you doing up there, in the camp, like, yeah, you get him down like this, yeah, you gonna choke him out like that, yeah, you got this shit, Beejus, you got it. You like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up. Right. And then you go to the press conference, you make your way in, you do your little flex, like, yeah, me and you, bitch, right. Yeah, I'm gonna whoop your ass, I'm gonna fuck your mama, yeah, you talking crazy. You get down to the ring, you got your whole little Beejus outfit on, your Beejus shirts and shit, and you get in the octagon, you slap it, you circle around, you do everything, like, I'm about to kill this nigga. And then, like, fight, flying knee, it's over.
Yeah, that shit.
And then you gotta get up and shake this nigga hand.
I mean, yes, but see,
yes,
you do, because the thing is,
I want to go again. I'm gonna sucker punch him.
So you gonna want to fight again?
Like, I'm gonna wait. Like, what to do? Like, the end. The winner is bam. I'm hitting him. Like, I'm getting mine. Like, spin me, kick me out of MMA. Cause I don't. That's why I can never do professional fighting. Like, you train that much,
but you still get the check. But you still walk away with the check.
Knocked out in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's. See, that shit would really piss me off. I wouldn't, go and sucker punch a nigga afterwards, and I would still get up again and shake his hand because it's a sport. But if you spending 6 months out of your life training for this and you don't even last a round, like, I be thinking about that. I be watching UFC and I be like, bruh, this nigga lost in 10 seconds. Like,
yes.
What? You feel
10
me?
seconds, train.
Yeah,
he ate clean. Hella. He made weight. You did everything you had to do. And then these punk ass trainers are telling you how you gonna whoop his ass. They lying to you because they probably watching tape.
Somebody gotta lose though.
But somebody also in your training camp know, like, he's not gonna win this fight.
No, but come on now.
It can't. Yes, someone knows.
Okay, say for instance, the Conor McGregor versus Jose Aldo.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that fight?
No, I heard about it though.
It was literally they came out. They probably exchanged a couple of blows that didn't hit, and I might be even saying this wrong. Like, as I'm remembering it, it might have been like as soon as they came out, Jose Aldo went to go punch him, and Conor McGregor just snuck one in.
Yeah, he said he was gonna knock him out. He said it. He literally said he was gonna knock him out.
It happened so fast,
right?
That that had nothing to. I mean, it's not that Conor McGregor was more skilled than Jose Aldo. It was just that nigga just got hit with a punch that it was the luck of the draw. You feel me?
Okay.
You wouldn't fight nobody that you're not evenly matched up with.
That's a lie.
You know what I'm saying? You said that's a lie?
That's a lie.
Not in professional sports.
That is a lie.
No, bro. Come on.
Think about it like this. Think about, like, okay, for instance, do you feel like everybody Mike Tyson fought, he was measured up to his match with, that he was equally matched with?
No.
Okay. True. Like, them niggas, that was sacrificial lamb. Like, that was literally putting a piece of meat in the cage.
But see, what I was gonna say is that if it's a respectable match, because now, like, for instance, Floyd Mayweather is a phenomenal fighter.
Yes.
That nigga don't be picking people that can beat his ass though.
No, you never.
You feel me? So there's a difference when it comes to, like, when I'm saying this, I'm thinking of like the highest of the highs, like like a UFC. They're not gonna discredit themselves by letting motherfuckers do shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, UFC is probably one of the only.
Boxing them niggas is
they be dodging
crooks.
each other. Yeah,
they be dodging shit. You know what I'm saying? So
they be dodging each other like a motherfucker. Like, for instance, like when it came down to Mayweather, he was supposed to fight Pacquiao in his prime. Everybody know he was ducking.
He was ducking
Pacquiao.
for hella long.
Everybody know he was ducking Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And then he waited till Pac-Man hit like 38 and became a politician. Like, yeah, I'm gonna fight him now. Yeah,
Right.
he got time now.
Trash.
And then, now Pac-Man want to fight again. He like, I don't really, need to check like that. I mean, Mayweather to me is one of those complicated people because he's a genius and he's a dick. He's such a dick, but he's so necessary for sports entertainment and especially black athletes.
In what way?
Well, for one, Mayweather. For a lot of people don't know, Mayweather controls basically everything that goes on with his fights.
Yeah.
All the way down
Promoting
to
all that shit.
yeah, like he picks the pay-per-view prices. He picks how much tickets would be for the arena. He picks the day. He picks even the movie theaters that are able to show his fights.
Oh wow.
He picks everything, and no one makes money off Mayweather except Mayweather. Mayweather pays Golden Boy Promotions to promote his fight, so he's not signed to anyone. Before he started TMT and Mayweather and Money Team Entertainment, whatever, he was having Golden Boy promote his fights, which was always funny to me because I'm like Oscar De La Hoya, like, nigga, you must really love money because that man whooped your ass twice, and you go and promote his fights, like it got to be a little salt there. Anyway,
that's crazy.
But yeah, no one makes money off of Mayweather, but Mayweather. Mayweather's never had any real endorsements. Like when he wears Reeboks, he's not endorsed by Reeboks. He just likes wearing Reeboks.
He buys them and wears them himself. Yeah.
Like no one makes money off him without him knowing. Like,
which is fucking amazing. Yeah, so I see what you mean.
He negotiates the purse. He negotiates everything.
Yeah, business wise and shit.
Yeah, like
and he's an exceptional, phenomenal boxer, fighter. You know what I'm saying? So he's good.
Best defense ever.
It's one of those things where it's like the Pacquiao Mayweather fight was one of the most boring fights ever. But if you know boxing, you know why it was boring. It's because that nigga is a technical ass fighter. He don't get hit, and it's gonna be a boring ass time. If I'm not getting hit and I'm just bam bam and just giving you some one just so I can get on the boards, like it's gonna be a boring fight, but I'm gonna win.
Yes, points wise.
It's not gonna be about knocking. I know his hands are hella bad too.
Yeah, like he gets some massage and all that.
Yeah.
But I mean, the cool thing about him, the dope thing about Mayweather is that how he treats his team. Like Mayweather, all of his security, every fight he has a party before every fight, and every fight he gives his staff gifts. And they're never like cheap gifts. They're all expensive. Like everybody on his security team, they have like Rollies, iced out chains. He's giving away cars. He's giving away TVs.
That's some bad shit to give away though.
It's very materialistic.
Shit.
Yeah.
Like, give me something that's gonna appreciate it. Give me some stocks and bonds, nigga.
He actually did something on his last fight. When he went 50-0. He before the party, he sat down with everybody on his staff and was just like, "What do you want to do?" Like, I'm done boxing, so what do you want to do? I'll invest in whatever you want to do.
That's tight as fuck.
Yeah, and that was the coolest thing that he did. Like, he made sure everyone left with a plan after him. Like, if you want to start a business, I'll invest in it. Just tell me what you want to do. Come in with the business plan, and I'll put money towards it.
Yeah, that's fucking shit.
So that's the cool thing. Like, he has that other shit to him, but like, I've never really heard anybody around him, like, as far as like, I heard about anybody doing interviews or anything like that around him that said they ever had a problem with him as a boss. Like, only thing he keeps crazy hours though. Like, that man hours is insane.
Yeah, I've heard like after he'd be leaving the club in Vegas, he runs.
Yeah, he goes
down
train.
the strip and shit, like to go train and that's
like,
crazy.
The crazy thing is that like everyone has to be at the gym when he's at the gym. Like, he could be he say like, again, he leaves the club, he's like, yo, I'm gonna go to the gym, at like 4:45, and you literally have to be there. Down to the man who wraps his hands, like. So let's say you on part of the team, you in there getting some cutting. You been want to take this down.
Right. You 2 strokes
I've been working on this. I done took on dates. Nigga, I done hit all my bad habits. Shouldn't even know about my BM. Like, I'm really showing her the good nigga that I want to be. And I'm not real. I'm trying to show the nigga I want to be. Right. And your phone go off. You like,
you 2 strokes in. That
you 2 strokes. She just let you in. And you got to look at her that look like, shh, I gotta go.
But she, that's hella funny.
That shit would hurt my heart. I probably would put that shit on like silent airplane mode or something. And you show up like, man, what night? When y'all cool? I ain't even on my phone. Like, cause you gotta finish. But yeah, no, everybody can show up. He's a nigga who literally carries around his money.
I mean, if you got that much and you can employ motherfuckers, like, why the fuck not? You feel me? If I had that much money and all of my niggas, like, none of you niggas got jobs no more. Y'all ain't going, you know what I'm saying? You guys aren't clocking into 9 to 5s anymore. I got enough that I can make sure that I'm making money that you guys can make something. Like, do you need a job? Yeah. Okay. Nigga, I need my drawers washed. Like, it might be disrespectful, but my nigga, you're gonna make $100,000 a year doing hand washing my drawers. Do you want the job or not? Because I know somebody that would. And I don't want to do it no more. And I'd rather you do it than go and pay somebody at the tailor. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Like, employ your niggas, and that's what you should. I would have my niggas doing the most outrageous shit
out of pocket.
Out of
fucking pocket, like,
just because, not to even disrespect it, but it's like, okay, I can do this, but I'd rather it's something that needs to be done, and instead of going and getting a service and paying somebody else, I'm gonna pay my nigga. But you're gonna be the one that just all you do is sweep my kitchen.
Out of pocket. Like, if I ever step on my kitchen floor, my nigga, and there's a speck of pepper,
you're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired, bro. Like, on baby, you fired, my nigga. On baby, them nigga, you fired. It's cookies. It's cookies. It's like, so you didn't sweep the corners?
Right. There's one corner over here. Right?
Do you want to have a job, nigga?
Right.
Do you want to have a job?
$100,000 a year.
Your job is to sweep my motherfucking floors, my nigga. Why is there pepper on my floor? Like, it's just like, bro, where you see pepper at, nigga? Like, right there, nigga. That little dot, nigga. Like, you're fired, bro.
Literally one.
You're fired.
One speck of
fired.
pepper, bro.
You're gone. You have one job. That's to not let that pepper be here when I get here. Right. No, like,
niggas don't want me to get rich. I'm gonna be.
Bro, I just had this conversation yesterday. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be the most out of pocket nigga. Right. For one, the moment I touch some M's, I'm probably having a screening of my entire circle, family and friends. Like, we're gonna sit down in the room, nigga, like with a light like this, and just like, why should we still be connected?
Because I'm getting ready to cut niggas off. So give me your receipt.
Ain't no free rides on this.
Give me your resume, my nigga.
We've been cool for like 30 years. We had our run. Now tell me why I still need you here. Like, I'm interviewing Nana. Like, the biscuits kind of been falling off.
Right.
So I need to know why do I still need you here? It's just like, you serious, nigga? Like, I am dead serious. And
man,
if you don't
season your gumbo how you used to about 5 years ago, I think you're losing your taste. Like,
you start putting bacon bits in the greens. I need to know, should you still be in my life right now? So, like, I need to know you start using bacon bits. I'm starting to losing your touch. God, like, no, for real. Like, I'm really, like, I told niggas, the niggas all, they're like, you laughing, like, nah, bro, I'm dead ass. Like, nigga.
No, straight up.
At that point, I don't need friends. I need business partners. I need associates. I need to know, why are you here again? Like, I'm rich now. Like, shit a little different for me. Like, we were like broke close.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't rich close.
Rich close is different.
Way different.
We were broke close. Like, I ain't have no money, so nigga, all we had with each other.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now I have my money.
And I got the world. Like, I can go see shit.
I can buy friends. I can buy friends. Like, to be honest, I could buy friends.
Literally.
Who don't want to be friends with a rich nigga?
I could probably buy a girlfriend too. You know?
Definitely. Yo, you can actually build a bitch. You could build a bitch. Fellas, 25 stacks. You could build a bitch. G-O-D. All you gotta do is find one that's like somewhat cool. She, like, okay, on a scale 1 to 10, it's only she about a 7, 6.5, 6.8.
You can make her
titties,
11.
ass, veneers.
Veneer. What's the veneers?
Teeth.
I thought it was like getting the pussy.
You can actually get that.
I know.
Pussy rejuvenation too, just in case. Just in case she was a run from back in the day. Just in case she a little rip nut.
Hey, did you hear about that husband that sued his wife when he found out she had the baby came out ugly?
Oh, I heard about that.
The baby came out ugly, and he's like, "Wait, what is going on?" And she's like, I had you was ugly. Like, he sued her.
Do you know
I think he divorced and sued her.
Do you know how many niggas was sitting at their son's 8th birthday and it was tight? Like, I could have sued this bitch. Oh, man, 8 years of Spider-Man, and I could have sued this bitch. Cuz, where was this nigga at when this bitch told me she was pregnant?
Set that precedent 10 years ago.
Damn. All this damn Despicable Me birthdays, and this, I could have been out of this shit.
That's some cold shit, though, bro. For your child to come out ugly, and then you start wondering, like, something ain't right, and it's literally from the genes of the mom that had It's a cold world we live in, big dog.
You know when niggas probably wish they can get like refunds on their kids. Like, yo, my baby came out ugly. Can I get it's a little deformity in the product. Can I get a refund? I don't want a new baby. I want exchange. I just want a refund. I just want to give him back. How much can I give? I'll take it.
How much, right? I mean,
like, how much can I get?
Half
off. I'll take it. Give me that.
Right.
I'll give it. Something better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? The little niggas came out looking wild.
Oh,
that
shit.
is crazy.
You know what that leads me to think is hearing about how China is now doing gene editing.
Yes.
And it's like legal out there.
Yes.
They're doing it to make the kids smart, but it's no physical shit yet. I mean, that's what we hear about, but it's here that they do it to make them smarter. It's like, bro, if you think about it, in like a couple 100 years, we probably gonna be like real superhumans and shit, jumping hella high. And
they might, because niggas might still be feeding their kids Tampico juice in 10 years. And niggas like, if that ain't made some niggas dumb in my life, niggas took real over Tampico juice. Keep it real, my nigga. You could have been brighter. You could have been brighter. That juice was always suspect. If you kept drinking that shit, you kept adding hella ice to it.
Bruh, right, you had that is literally some of the worst juice I've ever had in my life. Like,
ever.
It's like, nigga, it's like drinking powder. Like,
yeah.
It was one of the weirdest. I remember the first time I had that shit. Like, I still remember to this day. Like, I remember like thinking like, something ain't right, bro. It's like when you drink like a milkshake. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. The consistency is really fucking weird.
Tampico's juice, niggas, is not juice, and y'all keep wanting to drink that shit. Like, so the Asians may be on something, but as long as niggas still drinking Tampico juice, we fucked. We fucked. Until you switch over and start getting some shit with pulp in it. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all
that Tampico is fucking mania.
That shit is out of pocket. That and the shit that just says red.
Yeah, just nothing else. It's just red.
Niggas got smart too. Now they got like the little jug and shit, the little handle on them and shit. Like,
right, it has no label on it. What they call the quarter juices?
Yes.
Yeah.
And niggas, okay. So what was some of the most out of pocket chip concoctions you used to make when you was younger? Because niggas used to mix chips.
I never made any.
Never mixed them?
Ah,
nigga. I didn't have.
The only shit is the ones that exist now, where they call it the munchies and shit. But I've never.
I done mixed shit up. Well, I was getting heartburn at like 8, nigga. It was crazy. I was in there like hot chips, nigga, with the flaming hots. And then I'll mix in like some Cheetos just to be weird as fuck. Some regular cheesy Cheetos.
You was on some fat nigga shit.
I got like sun chips in there. And then I throw in like them, fuck them shits called. Like them little off-brand ass chips that just said chips, had like the little bird on them. That's dropping up. Oh, yeah, I was.
Right. What was the name of them chips?
It was like, it's a light yellow ass bag.
It was.
We was eating some shit.
And it was hella greasy too.
Horrible.
What the fuck?
Whole hand just the grease all in your palm. Even when you try to wipe them off, nigga,
it's still there. And it never washes out your clothes either.
No.
Ever.
No.
You still got that little one stain right there on your.
Got just finger stains in your jeans. Yeah, no, we used to eat horrible shit, man.
All right, let's talk about you, bro. We didn't even do no introduction. We just came in. That's how I usually do it. We just came in hot, nigga. Who are you? What do you do? Let the people know.
Man, my name is Cam. Some people know me as Kodak, depending on where you know me from. I am 1/3 of the Culture Junkies. We throw events in Oakland for the people, and also I manage a young up-and-coming artist named D-Dot Jones.
Shout out to D-Dot.
Yeah, shout out to Dot. It's like my son, my child, my seed, my stunner junior. You hear me?
You hear me?
You know, Birdman, Rich Gang. You know, stunner all day, every day. YMCM, 100, the family. You know. So yeah, no, that's what I do. And also, I'm a part-time cat. I get along because I was one of the niggas. I grew up an introvert, so I learned how to make myself laugh. And in response, niggas be finding me funny. But I'm like, yo, nigga, something weird with you, nigga. I'm not funny. I'm fucked up.
Right. Okay. My sense of humor is not.
It's
good.
horrible.
Why are you laughing right now?
It's horrible. Bro, I laughed at
shit.
You remember Final Destination, the movie?
Yes, of course.
I love those movies because I would laugh at how the niggas would get killed. It was horrible, bro.
Them movies were trash. Like the first two, I think, were good, and after that, it was just like, I'm not watching these motherfuckers. But I remember that first one for sure.
First one was hilarious, bro.
That shit was good as fuck.
First one was hilarious. I saw this magazine cover where this dude was kicking Dalmatian in the air. I cried in tears because the Dalmatian legs was like up, nigga. And he had to look like, no, he didn't just kick the shit up. And bro's like,
It was a magazine cover?
It was a magazine cover. I've been trying to find that magazine cover.
It's like a screenshot of like.
Yeah, like dude, legs full extension, and the dog is going in the air. And I've been trying to find that cover ever since. But yeah, nah, I love that cover. That cover makes me laugh every time. But
that's hella funny.
But yeah, no, I'm just one of them niggas, man. I'm a creative, and you know what I'm saying. I'm just out here, just trying to. I'm just working on this mogul vision of mine. Right. You know, that's it. Just from East Oakland, California. You know what I'm saying. Welfare baby. I ain't been nowhere. You know, so even though when some of my rich friends try to do expensive shit, I still be giving like poor nigga responses. Right. And they like, bro, you no longer like are that person anymore. I'm like,
oh damn, I forgot about that. You right.
I do have a nice suit on, damn.
But so how did you get into? How did you start managing D-Dot?
I met Dot in my barbershop.
And had you done any like artist management before?
Fake way.
Right.
I tried to attempt to manage a good friend of mine, and it just didn't work out. Like it was my first time. Like I always want to be in the music industry. I also just want to be in music because I was one of them mixtape backpack rap kind of kids. Okay. So like to me, it was like if you didn't have the newest or whatever mixtape that came out, you was like a lame to me. Like I was on Big Sean early back when he had like the little crazy chains, like the little fucking glow in the dark chains that say "pow" and shit. Like I was with Wiz, we just had glasses in flight school. Like I was just a backpack rapper type of nigga. And so me and one of my best friends, Phil, we used to just literally get mixtapes and just fucking compare them and just talk about them and then just argue about who had the best mixtapes, shit like that. So I was going to be in the music industry, but I just didn't know my way in. And then she came along randomly, and I had some friends of mine with the high school who were producers and shit and did music, and then we just created this whole little collective, and we should just lab day in and day out. But it all dismantled. Everybody went their separate ways, so I didn't get a chance to really show my what I can do as a manager or really get out there and experience it. And then here come Dot. I'm getting my hair cut. Here come this white kid come in with like a fucking Pokemon backpack and like black nail polish and top and bottom grill. And I'm like, okay, you're a fucking melting pot of what the fuck?
What the fuck? Who are you?
Like,
what do you represent?
This is gonna be interesting, my nigga. Okay, this is like a whole smorgasbord of some shit. And he put on these beats, and I'm like, yo, whose song is this? He's like, oh, it's mine. I'm like, you made these? He's like, yeah. And so I'm like, oh, like, what's your name? So we started talking, and we just exchanged numbers and became cool. And I wasn't even trying to manage him. I was just being big bro. He was a teenager then. Like, that was like homeschool, so he's socialized different. So a lot of shit that a lot of social cues and social norms that we have that we pay attention to, he doesn't pay attention to at all. And I think that's what I fucked with about him was because you're in a black barbershop and you're this obviously different white kid, but you're yourself. You're not trying to say nigga. You're not trying to blend in. You were like, even the drug dealer niggas who getting their hair cut knew him. You know, I'm like, ain't that usually niggas y'all want to rob? But like,
exactly. That's just
they respected him. It's like, nah, it's little bro talented. And so we just stayed. And then about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, I just went to one of his shows and he still didn't have management. I'm like, you deserve your shot, man. You deserve your shot to really make this shit happen. And so I'm like, man, I'm gonna help you. And so since then, I just been rocking with him, and now I'm like his dadager damn near.
That's tight as fuck.
Yeah, man, it's cool. Managing is some shit though. Management some shit. Like I don't got kids, but that shit make me not want them. Management is.
'Cause you have to really do more than just like manage the business. You gotta round motherfuckers up and
I'm sure you're saying you an artist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know how difficult you niggas are.
Yeah, for sure.
You niggas.
I don't have nobody to manage me, so I'm just running out here wild like a chicken with his head cut off.
That's probably good because you drive nigga nuts. Because it's nothing, man. Like artists, it's like something in your mind just says, "Fuck it." It's like this little switch in the back of your mind that you just flick. It's like a fuck it flick. Yeah. And like as a manager, you also have to be calculated. You have to be time oriented. You have to be very accurate and on point with your moves. You have to, you have to be very serious. You have to separate artist and manager. You can't like even though I can be your bro, when we're in that element, that scene, I can't be your friend. And you have to separate shit like church and state. Okay. So it's like on a personal tip, I see you going through something like, I mean, like, yo, how are you? How's the family? You all right? So I'll have a personal moment like, you good? Right. Like, fuck all this music shit. Like, are you okay?
Right.
But then if you tell me, okay, I'm like, all right, so why the fuck were you late for sound check?
Right.
You knew we had to be here 30 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and then you got to flip that switch. It's like, oh, shit. Well, no, what happened? Like, shit.
I don't hear that, nigga.
I told you we got to be here. So it's that balance. Like, you have to have that unique balance with artists and management. And a manager, like, we have to know your entire life.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I got to let you know, like, the chick you fucking with. I got to know the ex-chick that's stalking you on Instagram. I got to know, like, nigga, I got to know if you got the flu. I got to know if you got to run the Nana house to go fix the roof. Like, I got to know these things because when I'm trying to make moves for you or when someone calls me about you, I can't say I don't know. I can't say, well, I need to know your life. You know what I'm saying? I need to know, like, what works for you.
Yeah. Right.
Like, whatever is your mood. Like, I know if you're in, like, a depressive state, I know I can't book you for lunch. I'm like, nah, right now we're not looking for bookings. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got to know these things. Because if not, I won't treat you like a person. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, though. That's admirable, though, bro, that you taking that shit on and making, I'm pretty sure it's your dreams coming true, too, but just taking on being selfless enough to make sure that somebody else's dream get realized and comes true. You know what I mean? That's very admirable coming from an artist. You know what I mean?
It's a tough thing, man, because you really have to be selfless.
Yeah.
You have to literally put someone ahead of yourself that is an adult. Like most leaders, most bosses in general, just bosses, like anything like that, any person in the position of power or leadership, or you look to as some form of reference, they have to be a lot more stable than anyone else around them. Yeah. And so it's like you have to really sacrifice in your mind. Like I'm gonna miss my mother's birthday. I'm gonna miss my niece's graduation because at the end of the day, what I'm doing is beneficial to them.
Right.
But I have to make sure that I am there for you because I signed up to be the person you can count on. Because a lot of times managers and artists are close. Because again, I'm the person that gets your art, and I'm trying to help your dream come true. So we spend a lot of time together, but at the same time, when we're out on the road or when you're going through something, you'll probably talk to your manager before you talk to one of your close friends because they're right there.
Right there, exactly.
Yeah. And so it's some shit. It's some shit. You definitely, like I said, you just learn to be selfless. You learn to really put the goal above most shit in your life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's all worth it once I see you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like once I see you on the stage, or we were talking about the same stage you want to get on, and then we hustle till we get you to that stage, and then it's like it's all worth it. It's all.
I feel like it's worth it even through the process. You feel me? Because it's like looking back on like the times when I didn't have any type of fans, I didn't have anybody like supporting me, and was going through, just in the mud, just getting that shit done. Like that process is so. It's just such a, like, I look back with so much fondness on that time. You know what I mean? That it's like, it makes me realize that the process is worth it to be going through shit. You know what I mean? To be in the mud and like working. And when I say in the mud, it's like, you know how if you like in some mud and you walking, it's like those steps are harder. It takes harder to you know what I mean? Like that shit is, to me, it's the end result. Yes, to see the success is worth it as well, but it's going and getting choked out, having to be submitted during my MMA, not my MMA, but my jiu-jitsu, like that. That's something that's a process. You feel me? Nigga ain't gonna get me in the same hold. He might get me in another one.
You got me in this one, nigga. Nah,
but this one ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen again. You feel me? And so the thing is, it's like even like back when you asked, like, did we get up and shake hands? Not only did we get up and shake hands, but the round wasn't over. It wasn't like a actual match. It was, we're just doing we had 3 minutes to just roll. So it's like, bam, we roll. You tap me, boom, okay, we get up, reset. Shake hands, start again. The nigga tried to get me in the same hold, but it didn't work. You feel me? I learned that fucking lesson. You feel me? That shit, like going through that shit is worth it because then you come out better in the end. You know what I mean?
No, it definitely is. I mean,
the journey.
I live off of like mantras and shit like that. Like just things I always say to myself because, as you know, creating a podcast and building a platform for yourself and things like that, there's a lot of dark days, dark hours.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot of times where you're just like questioning what you're doing. And I'm sure when you're when you're on that mat and you are in those positions and, he did get you that time, you can't have that split second of like, damn, like, fuck, can I win? Can I get the best of him in this moment?
Right.
And you have to reset, recuperate, reset, refocus.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to get back in there with him.
Right.
And you have to learn from your previous mistakes, like, immediately.
Yeah.
And then once you do that, as you are in that moment, even though it may seem longer than what it is, you really gain confidence and you show more competitive nature, and you get him or you give him a hell of a time.
Or you just sucker punch that nigga.
Yeah. Or you just punch him in the dick.
Right.
Punch him in the dick.
Try it now.
I still tell niggas, you should never be above punching a nigga in the dick. Sometimes the L and the W is all that matters, not the moral compass. You could punch a nigga in the dick.
Trust me, if I get into a fight with a nigga on the street, I'm not about to be like, okay, technique, come on. Nah, nigga, hell nah, nigga. I'm spider monkey, my nigga. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place, Jack.
I almost got into it with a 7'2" nigga in the car.
Oh, my God.
When I say my life be some shit, my life be some shit. Niggas see me think my life, I just be the coolest nigga walk. I be the coolest monkey in the jungle. But really, like, my life be some shit. Like, I really got into it in a Caribbean city with a 7-foot nigga. Nigga bumped me. And I didn't know who it was. So I'm just, you just pay attention, you talk to somebody, you get that little boop. You're like, who the fuck?
Right.
And look,
it's
that
like,
nigga 7'2".
You turn around to his belly button and shit.
Yeah, you see shit like belly button and nigga pubes. She was like, oh. Hey.
What's happening?
Easy,
right.
big fella. Easy. Easy. Hey, easy. You thirsty? Get this man a jug of what you drinking? Get this man a jug of Long Island. You want a jug? Get this man. You can't drink a regular cup. Get him a jug. It's. But I looked at my homies and he looked at me and he said something, and I'm like, what, nigga? Ooh. And I'm like, all right, nigga. And then somebody got in between us. I go to my homies like, yo, listen, straight up. I'll tell you right now, he come back over here, I'm punching him in the dick, and we're gonna cut. Like, I swear, G.O.D., this is a true story. I really said I'm gonna punch him in the dick and we're gonna cut. And niggas like, what? I was like, cuz, did you see that fucking beanstalk, nigga?
I can't jump up and punch him in the face.
Did you see this, nigga?
Right, ain't no fair fights, big dog.
Like, bro, I'm not fighting a new bowl, nigga. It's like, bro, like, that's cap. I'm not doing that, bro. Listen. And they thought I was sick. I'm like, and I look at them in their eyes. I'm like, y'all think I'm playing? Right. But once you
just
see
don't
me
be surprised when it happens, my nigga.
Judo chop, like right in that nigga's balls. Like, if y'all standing around, he gonna know y'all was with me. So he can, you know what they say. If I can't get you, get the niggas closer to you.
Right.
So the niggas started heading toward the exit. But luckily, God is good. He did not come back, and I'd have to punch him in the dick.
If I had to fight a nigga that was 7.
I made my mind up. Like, I was cool, mind, body, and soul and spirit. I was comfortable with me knowing I'm about to punch this man in the dick.
Right.
Run the dick. I was giving him full shoulder.
But see, the thing is, when it comes to a big nigga like that, they move so slow that it's like, you know what I'm saying? You might even be able to bob and weave. And, like the last, like, fight, like, real tussle I got into, it was a couple of years ago in Seattle. And it was like a big, drunk-ass white boy.
Why niggas always fighting in Seattle with white boys?
But, because, nigga, you know
Keep
why?
your ass out of Seattle.
You know why? Because it's legal to fight.
The fish ain't that fresh. Okay.
It's legal to fight in Seattle, so everybody's fucking crazy.
So everybody want to go.
Everybody want to go.
You want to go, bro?
You can, like, if you wanted to, you can get a cop and, like, come here. We're going to fight. He's like, okay. And y'all can fight. But the thing is, and don't quote me on this because, laws be, like, really technical and shit.
If you go down, do not hit Beejus. Right. You said it was like, right. Fam, I was drunk.
No, I know for a fact that it's legal to fight. But what I was going to say that is once somebody then hits the ground, if you then continue, then it's illegal.
Oh, okay.
But I say, the laws be real technical, so it might be a little bit something different than that. But everybody out there is crazy like that because it is illegal to fight.
What if you fall on top of him?
You gotta stop there. Okay.
We both on the ground, like officer. I'm on the ground with him. Technically, it's a fair fight
at the same time. Right?
Yeah, like as soon as he falls, just fall with the nigga. Like, oh, I'm on the ground too, and then just start dropping MMA elbows on that nigga, and then just like get off from Mr. Legal. Officer, I was on the ground too.
Right, we went that at the same time.
On the ground too. Like,
he
yeah,
fought me too. Like, you got
talking
dressed
about
too.
He bit me. nigga, like just lying. Like,
right, but no, dude was hella big. Like he wasn't hella big, but he was just like one of them corn-fed farm white boys.
Oh yeah,
and you know he throwing. And this was before I was any trained, so I didn't have like. You know, I wasn't like nigga that had hella hands and shit like that, but he was just telegraphing all his punches. Like he throwing, as he throwing, I'm just like I was Neo in the Matrix, just looking at that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was really fucking slow.
Thinking to yourself, I'm hungry as fuck.
Exactly.
This is
know,
gonna be over.
Spider-Man when he threw the punch and you just like
you watch it.
Right.
That's a nice ass jacket he got on. That's crazy.
But it's like if somebody was 7 foot, that nigga I think I could.
Punch him in the dick.
I for sure punch him in the dick, but I think I can get with him though. You're just too slow.
That is my getting with you. Right in the dick. I'm
right
Tyson that shit right in the dick.
Bow. Ain't standing around. A lot of niggas would want to probably, if they was even to punch him in the dick, boom, like, and then want to continue fighting. Like, but you had like, no, I'm punching one time, and then we're out of here.
Because if you get up, I won.
Right. Exactly.
That's a win. No, keep on. No, sir, I won.
Right,
I won. You failed, I won.
You failed. I'm at new gold medal now.
Yeah, like I'm going, getting my combination fried rice, celebrate my victory. Like, yo, that's all. Hey, y'all seen how I dropped that nigga, right? One hit a quitter. You like, hey, nigga, on mamas. Nigga, you already know how I give it up, nigga, on mamas, nigga. Bank that nigga. Bank that nigga. It's just like, you see, nigga, bam. Bam, bam. One time, bank that nigga, cousin out, nigga. I'm telling everybody.
Everybody, like, I knocked out a 7 foot nigga.
I'm FaceTiming a chick I fuck with, all like crazy. Nigga on the real, man. Shit crazy.
Look at my
What happened? Like, yo, I got to with this big ass nigga. Man, I have to knock that nigga out, babe.
Sock that nigga one
Sock
time.
that nigga, but hey, nigga, I do that shit, nigga, on mama. I gotta sock that nigga. Drop that nigga. Man, hell yeah, man. Like, I'm catting off. I'm holding my whole W. I don't
Full on.
You have to, bro. But, yeah, nah. Yeah, punch niggas in the dick. You know, that's the best advice. I try to tell niggas, like, listen, man.
Don't fight fair.
What's fighting fair now anyway? Like, why would you want to do the old put 'em up thing? Like, nah, man, sucker punch a nigga. Like,
right,
listen,
sneak a nigga.
I say, listen, go out in front of them. Like, yo, it's cool. The moment they fight, they got you. Like, yeah, got that nigga. Just sucker punch that nigga.
Wow.
It's
I be like, I've seen a couple of fights on like videos, like just recently, like just past weekend, where it's like niggas is, they getting ready to fight, they kind of talking shit and and then one of the niggas is hella stupid, just do one of these and look at his partner like, don't ever do that.
Never look at your friends.
Don't ever fucking do that. Don't ever take your eyes off of the nigga that's in your face with his fist clenched. Because all he waiting for is that.
Yeah.
Because it ain't no fair fights.
There's none. Like, bro, I knew back when, like, I knew Richmond girls. I know a lot of Richmond people. Don't come at me. I don't want no smoke. I don't have.
He will punch you in the dick.
Yeah. Tell you right now. Don't let the height and size for you. Like, he gonna go toes?
Nah.
Thought you had a friend. And then next, I'm putting my hands up and go low.
Right.
But no. I knew these girls who, like, they used to fucking throw bleach in chicks' eyes and like jump them.
Okay, you gotta die.
Yeah, that's some sick shit.
You're blinding me. Like
you're blinding me and
I'm
then you beat me.
Right. Yeah, you gotta die. You got nah.
When I get my eyesight back.
Nigga, you gotta die. Fuck my eye. My eyes are done.
Yeah.
Your life is done. Like that's some crazy shit, bro.
You better give a nigga that Smitty. Bam. You get that nigga that Smitty. Feel for that nigga like, got your ass. Start beating his ass.
Bruh, that is some sick shit to throw bleach in somebody's eyes.
Bleach.
Blood.
I know some fucked up people, I'm telling you.
That is some sick shit.
Need to say
you shouldn't be friends with them if you know
you should.
them still.
You should definitely be friends with them.
No.
Because they want the bleach in your eyes.
Okay,
see,
true.
You gotta, when in Rome, yeah.
That's some sick shit, bro. Like I hope I don't know nobody that would do nothing like that. Cause I'm a humanity type of nigga, bro. I can't fuck with somebody that thinks like that. That would like my nigga. What did I do to you that I deserved to get bleach in my eye? I can see if I talk shit about you and you beat me up and jump me, that might be a little bit too far for me just talking shit. But I can see that. But for you to throw bleach in my eye,
yeah,
like. Nigga, the only way I can even think of doing something like that if they like molested my daughter or something like that.
Oh yeah, but then you
it's something that's completely justified.
Yeah,
but there ain't nothing in this world besides something like that. That's some many
That's some
shit,
wild
bro.
shit. Which is brings me to my next point. Know all the crazy killers. You gotta know the right people, man. Listen, you gotta know the right people. Like I'm making my point to be friending niggas who I know would do some sadistic shit. Yeah, because they never do it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you see him do something sadistic, keep it walking. You know, it's like, oh shit, he about to sodomize that nigga. I'm gonna keep it. All right, Earl, nigga. I'm gonna catch you, E. All right, E, and keep walking. Like, oh, just keep walking. Put your AirPods in. Nigga, and turn on Mozzie, keep it going. Like, all right, I ain't gonna listen to that. This is like, I don't know nothing about nothing. Listen, save yourself.
That is wild. I'm still not over the fact that these bitches are throwing bleach in somebody's eyes. Is that
bleach and whooping the girls' asses? But that's some sucker shit because it's like you at least don't want to like go toes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you at least don't want to see what you made of. Like, you'll never know what you made of head up because you're just gonna throw bleach in somebody's eyes. But if you ever miss that bleach throw, it's cookies. It's cookies.
Bro, that's wild.
It's not okay. I'm gonna ask you a random, just bust a bitch U-turn. Would you ever fuck a chick with no neck?
Of course. But how fine is she though?
She bad, but she got no neck. She's just saying like I don't know.
But she bad though.
Yeah. She got bad, but she got no neck.
I fuck.
You fuck? Okay.
I have fucked some deplorable shit.
Oh, do tell.
You know what I'm saying?
I had this conversation. Niggas trying to lie like they fuck all they fuck is tens and no they fuck like
them the
threes.
Niggas that have never in their life had sex with a 10.
Yes. Cause sex with a 10, a lot of them is kind of whack as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Much niggas don't. Niggas be thinking that shit is like you hop into like a fucking Tesla, but that shit really be like an old school bucket.
Right.
Like that shit be boring as fuck. Like really super beautiful people in general.
Right. We can't. It's not just exclusive to women. Beautiful people in general are boring most of the time.
Yeah, a lot of them because it's just like
because they don't have to.
You weren't forced to get a personality.
Right. Exactly.
You were not forced to do that because people just tend to like you because of how attractive you are.
Right.
You know. Right. So it's like I be having homies who. Like I put some on Instagram like today or yesterday something about it was Casanova and he was talking about how like he ate some girl's pussy and he never hit and how mad he was. And
that's happened to me.
Thank you.
That's happened to me.
It happened to me and I felt that to my soul. Nigga, I say I felt that to my fucking soul.
I'm gonna tell you how keep going, but I'm gonna tell you how scandalous it is on my situation.
And you know something? I actually just before I came in here I FaceTimed the person who was the one that did this to me. Like, I had to revisit this conversation with her, let her know, like, how she altered my life.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I was like, because of you, I was never the same. I always pulled out before I went down there because I had to know if it was good. Like,
yeah, that's happened to me. I distinctly remember one time. For sure once. It's a chick that I was talking to. And she, like, we would just be kicking it. You feel me? It wasn't something that was like a jump off. Like, we was kicking and getting to know each other and shit. It maybe have been my like the third or fourth time that she came over. Yeah. And shit finally was getting started. I'm like, oh yeah, see, I've been waiting for this. Like, she hella bad. We in the room making out. Everything go. One thing leads to another. Panties come off. I'm down there doing my thing. Right. Panties off. Pussy been in my mouth, nigga. I'm thinking, like, I've never been
about to go down.
Why would I think that sex wasn't happening? Like, you feel me? So I get up, go to the drawer, break open the condoms, come back to the, like, as I'm walking back to the bed, she's noticing I got a condom. She's like, we're not having sex. And I just, like, dropped it. Like, I just dropped the condom. I'm like, oh, okay, it's all, I'm not about to force you. And she's one of them.
I'm punch you in the titty. I'm punch you right in the titty. That's so embarrassing, my nigga. Like, I ain't punch you in the titty. That is so the snicker. Oh,
the snicker, nigga.
Nigga, did you really?
Oh my gosh, bro. She did the snicker. She snickered on a nigga. I was like, yeah, that was the last time.
Nigga just holding the condom in his dick in his hand. Right. So we ain't going.
Hey, I can't even get up.
But I was in that motherfucker.
I can't get nothing.
Like, whole face was in there. Like, I slipped up on some ass. And
I didn't slip, nigga.
It's just like, word. Like that. Wow. You better than me. I would have jacked off on the chest.
Nigga, I should have jacked off, nigga.
I would have jacked off around the chest. I jacked off around the chest.
Woke up with
wait till you woke up. I'd have jacked around in the chest. Yo, This is a random sidebar. This is so random.
Okay, what's up?
My sister and I, we have a very open conversation, and she told me about how she squirted in some dude's face. That's disgusting.
That's actually happened to me too.
You've been through a lot, B. Yo, you've been through a lot.
I've lived a nice life.
That nigga lived a hell of a life. Like, nah, been there too.
That actually happened recently too, for the first fucking time. I was drunk as fuck.
Did you feel kind of crazy? Like you went through like a baptism or something?
Yeah.
The blood. But no, but no, my sister told me, she's like, yo, it's crazy. This guy I'm fucking with, like, I squirted in his face and he wasn't expecting it. I'm like, so he didn't consent to this? And she's like, nah. And I felt kind of weird about it, but I just kept going. I was like, did you at least apologize for just like, nigga, like, pissing in his face? And she's like, no, I didn't expect it to happen. Just like,
what did he do? Did he stop? Like,
he kept going. She said he stopped. He had this frozen look in her face, but I think, we think with our dick. So we just like, my face is drenched in your juices, but I'm going to keep this going, and then we're going to discuss this after it's over.
That shit lit.
Yeah, like I
kept
kept
it lit. Just fuck
it. Handed a towel, wiped it off, got back in the game. But
I didn't get a towel. There was a wild night, bro. We started off having sex in Make Weston's bathroom. That's how that night
and that's
started.
A fucking bathroom.
Bro, it was a wild night. It was a fun, very, very fun night.
I need to have your kind of nice, man. All the women I know got respect for themselves and shit. And they want to go out on dates and shit. They want you to give them flowers. They're like, y'all be wanting too much.
It's not disrespect.
No, it's great.
Yeah,
but
it's
the women I
amazing.
know, they be like, I don't know, they be too career oriented and want niggas to settle down. I don't know, like, what's up with a good time, man? What's up with this?
Let's go have sex in a bathroom.
Can
in
we
a bar.
fucking McWeston? Shit, damn, let's have some fun. It's like, fuck, just live a little shit. Goddamn, you always want a nigga to take you to a bed. Like, it's like,
why you want to be comfortable?
Why the fuck you always want to be in the
Yeah.
bed? Shit, damn, you want to live a little bit? And ever fuck that back of a car? Speaking of it, on one of my birthdays, one of my bros, I'm walking down the street to my car. He has this chick's ass outside of the back seat door, and he's
Your partner.
Yeah, and I'm walking to my car, but my niggas are such scumbags. We're used to this. So I'm walking by. I'm like, "What's up, bro?" Like, shit, you already know. He hitting him though. Why you saying that? And this chick walking. I'm meeting this chick. She like, is he fucking? I'm like,
no, this is right. Don't
Listen,
say nothing. You blind.
unless you want to be outside.
Right? You want to be on the other
This
side
is
of the
it.
car? You want to say what's up to her?
We can make this a Megazord and power up. Like, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying? You and her can speak while y'all in there.
Oh my
God. But yeah,
bro.
it be sadistic shit, man. It be sick shit going on. Like, I remember one of my bros fucked the chick. He didn't have a condom, so he put on a trash bag.
Oh yeah, you dumb, nigga. You might as well go without a condom, nigga. You ain't stopping nothing.
He really like, nigga, I had to wear something. I'm like, that didn't work, nigga. Cause
that's crazy, nigga. That reminds me of this tweet I saw hella years ago where nigga was like, you know how it's crazy how a chick wants you to wear a condom after you eat her pussy. He was like, bitch, I already ate the A's.
Yo,
I was crying.
that is sick and genius at the same time. Oh man,
That nigga said, bitch, I already ate the AIDS.
that is sick and genius at the same time.
Oh,
Yo,
fuck.
hey, are there niggas still out there who determine if they got something by if they broad got something?
Of course.
We gotta do better.
Of course.
Like, it's nigga, I ain't got nothing. How you know she ain't got nothing? Like,
Right. That's the hood STD check.
yo, that is. Like, niggas really like, nigga, I ain't got nothing. She ain't got nothing.
She ain't called me about
Yeah.
nothing.
Like, nigga, but you also fucking her over there, too. It's just like, she ain't said shit either.
Scumbags.
Man, when I say a scumbag, one of my bros
Oh,
came to the kick it with us. That nigga had a bump on his lip. And around my homies, we got a rule called can't hit the drink.
Okay.
So if it's either you got a bump on your face or you do some nasty shit we know about, you officially can't hit the drink tonight. So tonight you're going to have your own cup with your name written on it.
Right.
Do not lose that cup, because if you lose that cup, you'll be eliminated from hitting alcohol.
Unless you buy it yourself.
Yeah, unless you
ain't
buy your
getting
own.
a bottle, yeah.
And he came through with a bump. And you're like, yo, what's up? I got something on the bottle. We looking like, nigga, what bottle? Yours? And he looking like, bro, what you mean, bro? What you talking about? Like, nigga, it's like, nigga, you see that?
Shit on your lip, got some shit
Like,
on
nigga, you're
this
growing a human on your face, nigga. Like, that fucking demon rising on your face. And he's like, nah, bro, it's just, nigga, I'm breaking out. Like, oh, you breaking out or something?
Right. Ain't no pimple, my
Ain't
nigga.
no pimple, my nigga. Ain't no blackhead, nigga.
Ain't the AIDS, nigga.
That nigga, I told you niggas about eating ass. Hey, yo, do you believe there's niggas who have like an ass eating face?
What, ass eating face?
Yeah, you look at a nigga, you tell he eat ass. There's niggas out here with ass eating face. For y'all niggas who are ass eating face looking niggas, I need you to accept this, honor this, and just be cool with it. Cause I have certain people, I have certain homeboys, and I'm like, you got an ass eating face. You like, what does that mean? Like, nigga, like you look eat ass. Like your face is perfect to be eating ass. And I'm a fucked up person, but I'm transparent. I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind. If you my nigga,
what's the worst situation you've gotten yourself into because you're so transparent?
Ooh, I had a girlfriend, and her pussy stank one night, and I had to tell her, and I didn't know the slightest way. She's a very clean person, but that night her pH was off. I don't know, and I had to tell her, and it was like one of those ones like, okay. Cause she gave crazy top too, and I was like, "Damn, if I say this, I'm gonna fuck up this top."
Fuck up the whole shit.
And I really want to tell her, but she looking, cause she's like, we were in the middle of, you getting it started, and you put a pan down. You like, yeah, you whoop, you nigga, what is that aroma?
Yeah, that's bad.
And so I'm sitting like, okay, Cam, how do you tell her that her pussy smell like Jamaican locker rooms? Like, how do you tell her? How do you tell her this shit? And I was a few seconds, she's like, is everything okay? I'm like, yeah. Like, it's my face. I'm like, yeah. And I'm really trying to figure out, like, how I'm going to tell her. And so I got up, and I looked at her. I'm like, so you know I love you, right? And she's just like, uh-huh. And I was like, so there's something down there that I think you need to check out. You need to. Right. And then she just like, oh my God, you saying I stink? I'm like, you said that, not me.
But okay, this is one thing that I'll be wondering, because I have never come across a girl that has stinky pussy like when we're about to have sex. I've been able to, like, I've had situations like, the girl, like the pH balance is off, that kind of got the fishy smell or whatever. You can smell it out the clothes.
Yeah.
I've had that. Yeah. But I haven't, like, but I'm not even had it like when we're about to have sex. I've just smelled it before, but I've never, like, the only time I've ever had a girl that had an aroma, it was just like, you could tell she'd just been out all day. Just like the natural smell, you know what I mean?
The outside.
It's all day pussy, you know what I'm saying?
Outside, yeah.
But, like, how do you not know that your shit, like, if I smell it, you smell it.
Yeah.
Like, that don't make no sense to me.
One of my homeboys kicked the chick out of his crib one night when her pussy stank. We was in the crib, and we all downstairs. He take the chick upstairs. So, he like, he about to do his thing. Right. All you hear is like
oh, God.
What the fuck? And you just hear, like, feet. Like, feet coming down the stairs. And he behind her, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. You get your stinky ass out. And it was like, oh, it was bad. It's like, bruh, that shit smell like trash, nigga. And I was like, I tell you about fuck with them bitches wearing Melissas. Them ripper slippers, boy. I'm telling you, when she got them flowers on her little fist, you know she with the shit.
Damn,
if the bitch got like band-aids on her legs, that's a bad sign too.
All right, answer this question. How many 3-year-olds you think it's gonna take to beat you up in a fight? Real fight. 3-year-olds. They are trying to fucking destroy you. How many you think it's gonna take?
I'm gonna say, I'll give myself 5.
5?
5.
Why? What's your logic?
Well, I'm tall, so I'm like Big Daddy Cool Dieseling, footing all these little niggas from left to right.
They just basically gonna punch you in the dick. That's all.
Yeah, and so I'm trying to keep that like distance, like I'm trying to just start trying to just OG like Undertaker footing niggas, but like it'll probably take 5. Cause one gonna catch you. One you might get a couple kick out first one, but then I'll take the 2 to grab both legs, and that one just gonna just lean back and just give the blues. But if it's just like 3 of them or something, I could walk and shake them off. But 5, yeah, it's a wrap.
It's gonna take 5. Okay.
What about yourself?
I say 75.
75?
75, because I'm knocking them out one hit punch.
you just going through Tyson.
I'm just going through them like bow, 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 bow. It's gonna at least by 25, my hand gonna be broken. My right hand gonna be broken. So I got my left. Blah 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 blah. You feel me? Then I got kicks, and it's basically gonna be. By the time I get through 75, I'll be just exhausted.
Shoulders gonna be more out. Joints gonna be dislocated.
Yeah.
And the 75th one will come up like, yeah,
I got this nigga. Right?
Me and you, bro. And you're like, fuck.
But see, then again, you can use kids too. Like you can knock one out, pick them up by their legs, by their feet, and swing them around. So you can.
I did some evil shit to kids, so I agree with this. I did some evil shit. It was this kid.
Oh God!
I'm telling you, I've done some sadistic shit. It was this kid who, when I was younger, well, I used to go my family used to go to these family outings and shit to go to dinner together, and it was this kid who was in the line and it was like hometown buffet or some shit, and the kid was just like in front of me because in the buffet line you got walk, stop, walk, and let everybody go. It's like a little carousel, you keep going.
Right.
Kid just standing there, so I'm like, little man, the line moving, and he's just not listening to me. So I took my elbow and I clipped his ass on the tip of the head. I swear, my whole family tell you this shit. I clipped his ass.
How old were you at the time?
I was probably about 14.
Okay.
I was old enough to know, but just didn't give a fuck.
Right.
Yeah, and so clipped his ass in the back of the head. So he tipped forward and looked at me. And I looked at him like, "Go, bro."
Right.
And then so he cut, and then my grandmother seen it, and she's like, "Why'd you do that to that boy? What you talking about?" She's like, "What you do to?" Got the whole family there. So you try to act like, "What you talking about?" She's like, "Why'd you do that to that little boy?" I'm like, "What you talking about? I didn't do nothing." And she's like, "You hit that little boy with your elbow." I'm like, "Nah, my shoulder was hurting, and I moved it." And your grandma, she gonna see straight through you. Like,
of course, yeah.
Come on, fam.
Right.
We all
anybody that's changed your diapers can see through your lies.
And so everybody looking like, really?
Right.
You elbowed a little boy. I'm like, nah, listen, fam, hold on. First of all, get the judgment out your eyes. Get the judgment out your fucking eyes. He was holding up the line. It's like 5 people behind me. I'm doing the service for us.
Right.
It wasn't just for me. And so, yeah. Fuck them kids.
Nigga had to get out the way.
Yeah.
Bro, them little kids on my job be pissing me off, right? But it's not the kids, it's the parents. Because the parents don't be like, when little kids, there should be no reason in a medical office that there's kids running around.
That's true.
Why are you just sitting there watching that shit? I'm not a parent. I'm not going to be like, get your kid. You feel me? There'll be times where we like, okay, you got to calm down. Like, just talk to the kid. But I be looking at parents. Like, I be seeing kids jumping off the chairs, and I'll be staring at the parent like,
so you don't see his little motherfucker?
Right, you don't see this shit? You feel me? Like, what the fuck is you doing?
You don't see this little demon seed on the loose?
I hate that shit. That shit really pisses me off. And especially because my child has always been super mild-mannered.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, from because she's naturally that way, but also because we, nigga, I know how to keep my child. Like, when we're in public, don't be fucking around. It's not what you do. We don't do this here. Yeah. So she's, you know what I'm saying? So I know I can speak from experience, and I know that I can, that I know how to,
calm a child down, make them behave. No, I mean, some parents
don't give a fuck, bro.
Some parents don't give a fuck, and some parents are not parents. You know what I'm saying? Some parents were not, they were not born to be parents, but they just probably did something that they felt like they were socialized to do. And so, because if you come from a big family and, your grandparents gave birth to, 6 aunts and uncles, and then, your parent come through, and then now your mom had 5 of y'all, so now you feel like I should produce my own little pilgrimage of family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're supposed to be this particular kind of way. You're supposed to be this particular kind of parent. You're supposed to keep on this whole legacy, but really, you may not be made to have kids
at all.
But it takes people to understand that shit. It takes people to understand that they're not built to be parents, and that maybe you should just be in this world by your fucking self, and you shouldn't procreate.
Because it's such a natural thing to procreate. That's what besides eating, sleeping, and drinking water, procreating is one of the most natural things that we do. Like, we subconsciously want to mate because we need to keep our genes going, right? But some people should not be parents, you know what I mean?
At all.
And it's weird to because you can't stop nobody from having no fucking kid. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't regulate that, because just imagine if the government was like, yeah, we're gonna set up some tests, some type of field test, which everybody always says. I hear it a lot. People's like, these parents are so fucking stupid nowadays. Like, there should be some type of field test that you put people through to then see if they're gonna be fit to be a mother. But could you imagine if that was really a reality? As much as shit we do not like our government, as much as the shit that the government does and we just do not fuck with. Just imagine, my nigga, if they was like, yeah, we're gonna set up a thing where we're gonna be able to stop you guys from having kids, and then the only way that you guys can have kids is if you pass this test. That shit would be fucking mania.
I think that'd be necessary though. Because it cuts down the idea or the possibility that there are kids out here who are without parents. If there was a curriculum that you had to pass or a test you have to take to show that you were fit to be a parent or fit to be a caregiver of another person, then I think a lot of things would change. I mean, homeless rates, criminal rates, like crime rates and stuff like that, it would all kind of decrease because.
Yeah, but see, I mean, thinking about like population control or something would be, I don't know, it would be. I just know that shit wouldn't go over well because we can't trust our fucking government. They're gonna find some way to make it where it's not beneficial to the world.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like,
that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I always say that to be joking. Like, yeah, you should probably have to. You got just like you got to take a test to get a license. You should be able to. You should have to like take some type of test to be. But you can't. But you just can't stop people from having sex. I mean, from not having sex, you can't stop people from having kids. You can't. You can't force people. Like the only way, like, what you gonna do? Like force birth control on people, or like put the shit in the water supply on accident, in secret. You know,
going to their flu shots, you can inject them with something that makes them incapable of having kids. I mean, because some people.
But it have to be mandatory. You know what I mean?
It would. I mean, right now the government is trying to institute so many things, so we really don't know quite yet. Yeah, they're actually put on us as is. But I mean, I just think about like for a lot of people who were not fortunate enough to grow up with like good parents. Like I grew up with both my parents,
Same.
and so like we don't understand the struggle of our friends who grew up with one parent or without any parent, who grew up in the foster system or whatever have you. We were fortunate enough to be spoiled with having love from the people who created us. And so, like, it would help eliminate some of that stuff because there's so many kids out here who are quote unquote bad kids or kids with no home training because they didn't have a real parent at home. I know people who had kids when they were very young and they were the worst parents, and their parents had to raise their children because they did not know how to be parents because they had a child at 18.
Right.
And so I mean, yes, it would be hard to do, but the endless possibilities of children having a fresh start, full support, is worth thinking about. You know? No, I mean that's the thing that's so hard about.
I mean, the thing is though, the majority of everybody's fucking dumb. You feel me? So then, in another scenario of that, like nobody would have kids. None. You feel me? Like it would literally. I mean, okay. Here's two scenarios. The majority of people are dumb. So if there was a mandatory having to pass a test to have a child, 80% of the population of the world would not pass.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right.
100%.
Now another scenario that's just like even worse. The top 1% will probably be the only ones being able to have kids. You feel me? Because then they be able to pay their way to get.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like. It's just, I don't think there's no scenario where this shit will work out.
I mean, but isn't having children, you being a parent, isn't having children a privilege in a way?
It definitely
because you're getting to influence another life and you're getting to raise a person in the manner that either you were already raised or a way that you were not raised to kind of give them a chance. I mean, that's not a bad idea to think about that idea of like, what if having a child was a privilege, was something that you had to work for or you had to be cleared for or you had to afford, because a lot of people who are having kids right now who can't afford children.
Right.
That's why kids grow up in such poverty because your parents can't financially afford to have another mouth to feed. So, I mean, like I said, it has a lot of downsides, but then the upside is the children get a chance to grow up in a very refreshing, rich way instead of having to go through poverty and because you stuff like being raped, molested, you know what I'm saying, or crack babies. You help the population in that sense if a child is born at least financially with a better start.
Well, in the words of that Jordan meme, fuck them kids.
fuck the kids. Fuck them kids. Fuck the kids. Fuck them kids. Nah, man, kids are evil. Kids are spoiled beings. Hey, you ever realize how even as adults, we still regress and still do things that are childlike? For instance, like how babies drink a bottle, cry until they burp and they pass out. And that's probably a lot of niggas on Saturday nights.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you wake up and you're just hungry anyway. Like it's crazy how the cycle continues.
Yeah, it is. That's just because it's natural shit. You know what I mean? It's just our natural instincts for a lot of this stuff. Because everything, I mean, I'm a childish ass nigga. You feel me? And there's still traits in me that existed when I was a fucking kid. And I've been thinking like, damn, I'm really making progress in life. Have I changed really?
No, you're a millennial. You're a millennial. Nothing about our life is progressive. Everything is microwave as fuck. Like, we are not adults, my nigga. We're just old ass kids.
I haven't figured shit out.
I know niggas that's like 40 that's just now getting like a stable routine in their life.
Right.
Like,
you know, that's so crazy that you say that because, like, you know how, like, when you were a kid, right, and you would look to adults, it's like, okay, they got everything figured out, and they're responsible, I still have not gotten to that point where I feel like an actual adult. I do now. I'm 34 years old. I do not feel like an adult, bro.
Because what's it supposed to feel like, bro?
Right.
Like, I asked niggas, like, what is this supposed to feel like? None of you motherfuckers gave us the manual, because a lot of niggas who are older than us still don't know what the fuck they doing.
Exactly.
Like, it's just like, bro, like, the internet fucked up everything. Internet put, like, adulthood in a fucking freeze frame. And it's like, you getting older, but none of this shit is progressing. Like, it's literally like, I know so many people who are like I'm 29, so I know some people who are like approaching 30 or just turning 30, and them niggas are just now knowing what they want to do with their life. Just now. They're just now like, this is what I want to do. Like, and it's like, so like, you think what happened from like 18 to now? Like, but it's like growing up as a millennial in the internet age, we've kind of like adopted the hippie mindset that was in the 70s and shit like that, the free-spirited. Like, I hear way more niggas say that I just want to be happy than saying I want to make sure my 401k is right. I see more niggas who, like, I know niggas who went to college and are now going to be, like, professional choreographers. Like, they went to school for business, and now, like, I know somebody who has a business degree from UC Davis, which is a very good UC school, and, like, she works at Lowe's, and she's happy. Like, so you spend all that time at Davis getting this business degree just to go work at Lowe's. Not in corporate. But you just walk around with that little ugly ass blue vest on, helping niggas with their light fixtures. This is what you did this for. You owe Sally Mae.
Right. But see, that's because I think the world, our system is so different now that college doesn't really provide what it used to when our parents were. Because
degrees don't mean shit no more. Your undergrad degree don't mean shit. Like, you getting a BA in anything doesn't mean shit.
It doesn't.
Like,
you know, because this the way business and the way companies and things work nowadays. You know, just, I mean, because before it was like, back in the days when a degree mattered, that was the days where like your grandfather would tell you, well, I mean, if you need a job, all you got to do is to take your resume with a suit and walk into different places and tell them you want a job. It don't work that way no more.
No.
That's all they had to do. They had to just show up to a place like, are you guys hiring? No. Okay, I'm going to go to the store that's right next to you or the business that's right next to you. Start in the mail room. It don't work that way no more. Everything is fucking different. I used to have a roommate that had just graduated and got her master's. She moved in and was working at Target. And she had to move out because she just couldn't afford to live. I wasn't even charging her a lot for rent. She literally had to go because she couldn't afford it. I'm like, and you owe that much money, you know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, everybody needs that, like, you know, that jump start. I mean, like, she was fresh out from her master's. She probably had lived here maybe 5 to 6 months. I think it was less than a year that she had gotten her master's. So, you know, it's not just all, like, she kind of needed time to get to her shit, but it's like, you owe, you know, however many hundreds of thousands of dollars, however much you owe to them schools now, and you got shit to show for it. I haven't talked to her in a couple of years, so I don't know what she's doing with life now. But and I know a lot of people that went to college that are still just kind of like,
they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They're not doing nothing with that degree.
No.
You know?
Like, it's because, like, the only thing college really teaches you is how to network.
Yeah.
That's really it. It doesn't teach you anything else. College doesn't give you shit but networking skills, because you end up making friends with your classmates, staying in touch with them after they graduate, and as they elevate, if your career paths align,
Right.
they help you, you help them. That's all it is. But like I went to college and I don't remember shit. Not a fucking thing. I'm just gonna be straight up.
Where'd you go to college?
I went to Cal State East Bay.
Okay.
Yeah, because the UC schools wouldn't fuck with me, so I just whoever.
Right, yeah.
It's kind of like if the bad bitch don't want you, you kind of settle for the one for the night.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so that's what I did, and it's cool. It's more like a work kind of school. Like people go there usually work 9 to 5, they go there at night and shit like that. So it's more for something like that. So I didn't get the real like university, college life experience and shit, because like niggas still working 40 hours a week and taking night courses. So I had classes, none of the bad ones. All the bad ones, it was done by like noon.
Of course.
And they walking back to they room with their slides and their legs on. So I was in there with your moms and them who, she a paralegal. You know what I'm saying? So she in there fresh off work, you know what I'm saying, with the Crocs on.
Right.
Like
my only regret of not going to college is that I just didn't get a chance to create another network in another city.
Yes.
You feel me? So it's like, if I was able to do it again, I would, knowing, I've always, what I'm doing now, like, to an extent, is what I've always wanted to do.
Right.
When it comes to the music and just being in an art scene. Like, when I say to the extent, because I never would have thought I was going to be a fucking podcaster, but it's all in the same realm of stuff, right? So I've always known I wanted to do this even before I was even in high school.
Right.
But if I could do it again, I would have done better in school so I can go to college and then have been able to put myself in a city that I can take advantage of.
Yes.
You feel me? And so it's just like, that's the easy way to go and establish yourself in a city that you don't live in. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I live in Oakland, and it's a good city I could take advantage of. But, for people that live in Iowa or some like random ass spot where nothing goes on and you're not networking with anybody in your city, like you're being able to take advantage of going somewhere and being able to establish and then also get a network of people, because you're networking with people that are your age and everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's my only regret. And also because I could have easily lived out of the country, too, because, you can go and study abroad,
Yeah, I know somebody about to go study abroad right now.
Yeah. I've been telling my daughter that. Like, I don't – school is school, you feel me? I'm never going to not tell my daughter to not do good in school and not aspire to, like, do good in school. But I always tell her, like, if she's fucking 11. So when she thinks college, like, she's like, I want to go to Cal because I don't want to be away from mommy. Like, she's still thinking in that.
Yeah, it's like, mom want to be away from you.
Right, exactly. So, but when
she can't wait till you cut.
Right, exactly. Nigga, wait till you get 16 and see if you still think that.
Like,
I
can't wait to get out of here.
Wait to get the fuck up out of here.
Wait till I get accepted.
Right, but I be telling her just to drop it in the back of her mind, because she loves travel. You feel me? She loves, like, Paris. She loves learning about Thailand, all these little places. I'm like, if you go to college, you can then get the opportunity to go and study and live anywhere you. So I be every now and then I be dropping them little.
No, I mean, because it does offer those opportunities for you to go different places, but but you can do that on your own.
Definitely,
you can definitely go join Peace Corps or something like that and go live somewhere for a while. Or you can. Stuff like that. Or hell, you can take teaching kids kids over in other countries how to speak English. Yeah. Stuff like that. But college, like I said, college helps you with network, and it does. Those opportunities are there. I didn't take advantage of that either, because I had to stay here and like help out my family a lot, and just be like the backbone through a certain part. So a lot of my college years were stripped from me because I had to be such a real like adult, at like fucking 19 and 20. And
which
so
happens.
Yes, but in retrospect, once I got out of that, as I got older, I kind of lived my wild side of my college days in my mid-20s. So it's like this shit was kind of backwards. Like, you know what I'm saying?
From like my 25, a little bit before that, but my 25 up until
still
shit been lit.
Yeah, it's like I've been going stupid.
Right, yeah.
I ain't slowing down yet.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I will.
Still ain't worth shit.
I mean, like my girl, like if I ever get married, she got to be wild. Cause I like spontaneous wild shit. Like I can't ever see myself settling down and being settled. Like I need to be with somebody that's gonna be with the shit. Like, babe, let's go out. Let's cause trouble tonight. Like, oh, yeah, let's go. Let's cause shit. Like, that's the type of motherfucker I am. Like, oh, it's Friday. Like, we ain't got nothing to do. Like, let's go create some like bad memories. Like, I'm that type of nigga.
Like,
you know what I'm
so
saying? Like,
I think we should do this coke with these shrooms.
Exactly.
Are
like,
you with it?
Let's go like make. That's something I say a lot. Let's go make some bad memories. Like everybody, like let's go make good memories. Like no, let's cause some trouble.
Let's
nigga.
regret.
Like,
you know, I be on that same shit, but so many niggas around me is so calm. I hate it. And like it's like you know, like a lot of my friends are like responsible niggas is married and shit.
Right. Yeah,
so
right.
They always have like the little like get-togethers and shit. Like, oh, we're doing game night, doing Monopoly, and I don't know about the shit. So I see it on niggas' stories. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Or when you show up through the door like Kramer and
Yeah,
shit. Like,
like,
right? And everybody is
like, hey,
we're all hugged up and cuddled. You just
Cam here. What's happening? Like, you know, I was just like, oh, nigga, what y'all doing, nigga? Like, you know, like they try to bite me to all the game nights, and my response really be like, man, fuck that, where the hoes at?
Right.
Like, it's just like, and I'm sitting there saying, why?
Any friends gonna be there? Like, no, it's just gonna be like, nigga, what am I gonna come for?
What am I gonna be there for? Like,
Exactly.
we ain't seen you in a while. Well, nigga, the next time's gonna be the best time.
Right.
Like, you know, it's like.
So I can feel lonely. Y'all niggas in here cuddling,
Yeah, like
kissing,
y'all happy.
drinking champagne.
You
through
niggas
each
sharing
other.
same last
Exactly.
name,
Right,
selfish
like,
motherfuckers.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah,
Sit
fuck,
here
I
and
want to
play
beer all
video
this
games?
positive love for
Exactly.
it. Man,
Yeah.
where the bad shit at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't give me all this positive black love, nigga. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to regret what I did that night. I want to text somebody and they not text me back, and then I'm looking at it like, oh, and I send them the wild text, the wow, like that, baby girl. Okay, I see what it is. So you just gonna fuck with a nigga one night? Is this it? Wow. Okay, nah, it's good. It's good.
You gonna have to eat your pussy, not let me
like,
fuck. Like,
so
wow.
You just gonna fart in a nigga face and I let it go? And you just not gonna fuck with me like that? Wow.
I will say that's something that happened.
Oh man, you gotta live. You gotta live, man. You got a long way to go, B. You got a long way to go, man. Listen, it's some life out here, man. Listen, fuck what you heard, man. Do you?
Do you?
My nigga, like, nah, you gotta have that, like, you know, like, you start getting mad, you start calling her like still positive names like Wild Queen,
right,
like that. Damn, goddess, you just gonna really do a nigga like that? You know what I'm saying? But your mind, you like, yo, this bitch got me fucked up. You know, yeah, nah, I need those.
But you can't show that emotion.
Nah,
when you're really mad.
If they gotta be cool, and then next, you know, you just always on their Instagram. Y'all just liking shit,
right?
And watching our IG stories and shit, and then you laugh with her on shit. Tap the crying, laughing emoji, and that shit just rain down every day.
And then she don't respond. She just see.
Yeah. Oh, and she double tap. Yes. Yo, that double tap. From my mind, like your mind going to this weird like trance of like, what did I do?
That is the electronic equivalent of me. She's saying I can't fuck. I drop the condom and she go.
Oh. Yeah, that is. Yo, that is. Yo.
That's the electronic.
Damn. The comparable. Yo.
That's the electronic.
That's fucking crazy. It is. Damn.
Nigga, I remember I slid in this girl's DM. Just asked her out. You know what I'm saying? We go back and forth like talking about random shit. She hella bad. So, you know, of course, I just like, oh, why don't we go get a drink sometime? She just liked it.
Oh.
No response and nothing.
Man, no. I had someone ask for somebody number in their DM. They said, sure, all right, it's good. And never dropped the number. I was like, you just see them dots, you just like, if them dots go away, you just like, nigga, you seek in, like, oh, damn. She hit me with the hezzy. She with the pump with the hezzy.
That is the pump.
She Euro-staped around
motherfucker. That is hilarious.
Bro, when I say that was cold.
That's cold.
Because I was lit, like, yeah, you feel me? She says good. And I still keep checking, refreshing my shit. I'm sliding it.
You turn your airplane mode on and turn off to see if it's your connection.
You cut the phone off, turn it back on. Slide up, slide down.
You internet gone. My Wi-Fi not working. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off. I think it's my Wi-Fi card.
Swipe this again. Let me click out, click back in. Matter of fact, let me close this app and reopen this app. Yeah, nah, I got, she says good, just never give me the number.
Yeah, that's some cold game.
Cold.
That's some cold game.
Because you really feel like you in there.
Right, like, oh, yes, it's coming in 2 seconds. 30 seconds gone by. A minute, it's tomorrow. God, fuck this bitch, man. God damn.
And the next you know, you start liking her shit to get her attention.
No. Oh, yeah, you like to get her attention.
Start liking shit.
And then it's still no response. And then you went, it's like, okay, fuck it then. I'm off it then. But then you see her little story pop up.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I gotta
look
mute
at
it.
this.
I gotta mute it because I get mad every time I see her first pop up and shit.
Nah, yo,
that's cold game, Jack.
I had someone give me their Google number. That shit was hilarious, bro. And I tried to call her one time, and it said, "State your name." I was like, "Oh,
this bitch gave me she gave me the Finster number.
Man,
you got that Finster.
Oh, scared nigga, the Uber Lyft number. That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that should be happening. One of my homies told me on social media he hit women with the 100-round clip. So a 100-round clip is basically.
See how I look up like, okay, teach me.
Like, hold on, 100-round clip.
This, right?
You don't say, do tell. It's like, so basically what he likes about like 10 pictures.
Okay.
Straight, just do. But he makes sure he spreads them out, so kind of like a zigzag down our shit.
Right.
So it looked like you look through all our shit,
right,
but
exactly.
really you just kind of just scroll, stop, like, scroll, stop,
yeah.
like. And so
you
he
gotta
does
do something that don't got her in it. Like it's not just about what you look like. I think you're cool.
Yeah, it's some shit like it's a beautiful view, and he's like
right,
that.
I like that one too.
You
just
know,
to throw her off a little bit. Yeah.
And so he hit it with that, and so he waits to get one like back on his shit. He get the like, he jump in the DMs
instantly.
So yeah, he caught the 100-round clip. He hit like 10 to 15, just hit him, and then just wait for that little bubble come up. Boop, she liked it. He in the DMs. But the casualty of it is that you can hit a stray, which means if you like the group pick. And then if the friend in there and the friend know you, the friend tag you, a friend like they show on they shit like such and such like the pick you were tagged in.
Oh yeah.
And
you gotta be careful.
Yeah, and then next you know she jumped to your DM, you like, no, it's for your partner. Fuck.
Damn.
So you gotta be careful with the strays.
Gotta be careful with the strays, not them stray bullets.
Bruh, man. Oh, you ever had it happen when you met like a group of women and you know the one you had your eye on, but then the ugly friend ended up calling you?
Or the ugly friend?
She didn't have like dibs on you. She didn't like he's cute to me.
Yeah, but I've had it where I meet a girl who is cute, and then you find out that her friends are 1,000 times better.
Oh,
like you fucking with a solid like 8.
Yeah, she an 8.
And then her partners is like 12s. And they all got like for a fact like you could have
cool,
right.
They all gravitating towards you. And they all talk about how they ain't got no nigga.
Right.
And how they
nigga.
be. And then you be sitting there just like with yours.
Right.
Like a tear welling up in your eye. You just like, fuck.
Like,
I
man,
really. Like, man, you ever had a threesome with her? Like, ever?
Her specifically.
Just her right there. No. I'm just. No, cause y'all chemistry look like y'all done like fuck
y'all
around
done it before.
Yeah, like girls like experience and shit. You know, I've had it happen where somebody was fucking with her friend, just calling me hella cute. Like she's like, you're just so cute. Oh my gosh. And I was looking like, man, if I fuck her, would that end me and baby girl? Nah.
Because she was badder than.
She was badder.
Yeah.
And like and you know like, and then she hit you with the you cute. And she did it when the chick I was fucking with walked off. So.
Oh yeah, that was for sure.
Yeah, so the scumbag in you just like.
Yeah, man, should I risk it?
Do I Carmelo? Do I risk it all?
Right.
Hit it with
Because
the
if
mellow.
I risk it, like I might be able to get this.
Yeah, but then she and then but what if she go back?
Right, she's probably a test. It's probably like I've never been good at tests. Like
nigga always cheated.
Always, right, exactly.
I never took tests legit.
Yeah, I've been on some mania shit, man. I remember there was this one girl that I've known like through the internet for hella long because she wasn't from here, and like years of like every now and then I'm just flirting back and forth. She finally shows up in Oakland. Finally, my nigga. But she didn't look as good as she used to.
False advertising.
Okay. No. It's just years have gone by.
Oh.
People grow up.
Like
things
Martin
change.
first, she was Police Cat.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. So, but
whatever.
I'm a player. I was good. I ain't tripping.
Yeah,
if I set my mind to it, I feel like I got an opportunity. I might as well do it,
Personal Bombay get you there.
She came over with a friend. Friend was bad as fuck, nigga. Yeah. And so it just so happened that they weren't in town together, but they knew each other. They just happened to be like in town at the same time, so they was clicked up. I was having a party that weekend, so I'm like, telling both of them like, yo, you guys should come to the party. And my homegirl was like, yeah, I don't think I could come Because like I think she was like continuing on. She was like just going down the coast or some shit. I forgot the exact details. But other girl was in town for a couple of days, and so there was one point where they was in separate locations. And I'm like, hey, so I mean, if you want to come, you can
by
just
yourself. Yeah. No.
Scumbag.
Oh man, I remember I knocked this chick in the bar, and then we ended up actually going to the same food spot afterwards, and I tried to knock her friend. I met them together. I was I was trying to shoot it from half court, see if I could Steph Curry that shit.
Sometimes you never know. I'm gonna tell you, I am a type of nigga. I have lost. I mean, I've missed so many shots because I just never shot them. I am that nigga where it's like I notice it's in the back, and all I gotta do is just go and say something, and I would just like. I freeze up. I have been that my entire life. You feel
I've
me?
done that.
But there has been times where I've shot some shots because I've just been on some drunks. Nigga.
Oh,
I'm on a wild night tonight. And I'm doing anything.
Your cape is out. You on superhero
exactly.
shit.
And it's like that actually worked.
No,
why am I not like this at all times, my nigga?
Like what do I be thinking about? What's up with this way my parents raised me? Yo, shake this shit off. Yo, they raised me all the way backwards, my nigga. That shit is stupid. Like, all that waiting.
Give me morals?
Why'd you give me a moral compass? Like, throw this shit away. Yo, can I, like, control, alt, delete this shit out of my mind, nigga? Like, yo, all that moral code shit for the birds, my nigga. Cause, nigga, it's recklessness, nigga. It's reckless. This shit work. Like, nigga, she don't want me to be a gentleman, nigga. She want to be horrible.
Right.
Y'all try to teach me to treat them well. Fuck. Nah. I remember funny shit happened. I was fucking with this chick for a while. And so, my life used to be crazy, guys. And I was actually with a friend of mine who was kind of like more than a friend-ish. We blurred the lines here and there. And so, chick I'm fucking with, the cool thing about it, I could be around her, and she didn't care what I was doing. She knew my reckless behavior.
She was with it. She was probably reckless, too.
Oh, yeah. I think in the weird backwards, she kind of found it attractive.
Yeah.
Like, so, next thing you know, I'm sitting there with FaceTime a little chick, and then she started out saying, like, so you know I'm crazy, right? I'm like, yeah. So in my mind, I'm nigga, the devil horns out, like, my Birdman hands going, like, yeah. And so she just like, so she had a friend who I knew. So yeah, I was talking to her about, like we was talking about just sex and shit and the things we like. And she said, who does that? Cameron does that. And then I'm like, okay. And then next the friend hopped in the FaceTime. I'm like, hi. And I'm like, oh, hey. And so it was like, so we trying to see, what's up with the three-way action. Now, mind you, it's like you see the movie, see the nigga the dollar signs in his mind.
Right,
that's how my shit like, ching. I'm like, yeah, we can work that out. Yeah,
trying to play it off.
Yeah, like it's cool. But in my mind, nigga, I'm hitting that shit. I'm going dumb. My nigga, nigga, I told you, nigga, bitch, sling that thing. Like, cat no.
Right.
And so I got FaceTime little chick. Like, what happened? I'm like, I think I just got like offered.
I fell into a threesome.
So look, funny shit. So the threesome was setting up all the shit, but then the friend started hitting me on her own. The friend started being on some like, hey, what's up? What you doing? You want to come kick it kind of shit. Like, yeah, baby gonna be there. She's like, no, that's gonna be me and you. I'm like, hold that thought. And then so I call her like, hey, your partner, I can come kick it. And she's like, okay. I'm like, just me and her though. She's like, all right. And I'm like, ain't that your partner? Like, ain't supposed to kind of run that together? Because I'm like, I'm not going to fuck up what I already got.
Right, yeah.
I'm not going to fuck with this one. And she's like, no, you can fuck her. I'm like, I'm looking at the phone like, let me FaceTime you, bro. Like, so
let me see your face.
See your eyes.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
so this really good? She's like, no, you can do it. And I'm just like, all right. And so I had to get up out there. But right when I'm about to do it, because she tried to do it 1 week, right? I was about to do it. Some weird shit happened, and the broad didn't want to do it. She didn't get like a boyfriend or something like that. She had some nigga she was liking. But I was like, damn, I should have ran over that night.
Right. I hate that missed opportunity shit. Yeah, look back on it like, I fell asleep on a threesome, on a potential threesome. Not like when it was happening, but it's like, this is what I plan to do. This is homegirl set it up. She's like, this is what I plan to do. And we're gonna come over later. I'm like, okay, cool. Just hit me, and I just passed out. Woke up the next morning, I'm like, fuck.
Hey, that's what you gotta sit on top of the covers, nigga, with the Red Bull in your hand with the lights on.
Nigga, right, exactly.
Like, you gotta get up some
on hella loud.
On hella loud, nigga. Whole house cold. You just gotta be in there, just sitting on the couch, like.
Fuck.
Damn.
Hella mad, bro.
So have you had a threesome before?
I have not. Every single
Same
time I've
thing.
had one, it's been close, and either I fucked it up or somebody else fucked it up.
One of my
Every
boys hated
time.
on mine. My boy hated on one of mine. It was off of we went on like this little boat party that one of my friends was throwing.
Living.
Oh yeah, we was turned all the way. We was turned to a 10. Like
Yeah.
we got on there and looked around. The ratio was crazy. We was like, yup.
Oh yeah,
Legend shit's about to happen. And so, again, a friend of mine, she, blurred the line sometimes. We leaving off the boat. It docked. Leaving off the boat, get off the boat. And then she see one of her friends. She stopped her like, yo, so what's up? Friend like, what's up? Now, everybody drunk. It was an open bar. So everybody's bodying. And she just like, so we trying to get a little, like, three-way action. So eyebrows raised. I'm like,
right.
my mind is like, nigga, don't you say nothing.
Right,
You
fuck
are
right.
not here. You are a statue. You are a mannequin. You are mute as fuck. You forget words. Don't say nothing.
Blind,
Don't
nigga,
even
right.
look at them. Just don't say nothing. Let her run it. So as doing it, my bro who I got on the boat with came and grabbed the chick. Like, yeah, man, it's like I was saying. I'm like, oh!
Something like that happened to me too, bro. It's the exact same fucking scenario. Two niggas at a show in Santa Cruz, hop off a stage. A little bit afterwards, two girls walk up. They're like, yo, can we take a picture? I'm like, of course. Nigga, one of the girls, as we taking a picture, she lift my shirt up to have my shirt up during the picture, right? So I'm like, oh, at least I got her. You feel me? Like the one that, at least I got her. My mind didn't even go to threesome. I'm just like, they're friends. I got that's in the bag right there, right?
Yeah.
Then she's like, oh, I don't live that far. Like, I'm thinking of like having like a little after party at the house. Like, you guys are more than welcome to come. Perfect. We in there.
Clutch.
So now, the girl that lifted my shirt wasn't the fine one though. It was the other girl that was the fine one, right? So we get to the house. It's a bunch of us. It was only them two. She didn't invite nobody else to the house. So it was a bunch of us. It was at least 6 of us, right? Yeah, maybe about 7 of us. It was more. Yeah. Anyway, it was 2 of our homegirls was with us. The rest of us was guys, right? Yeah. And plus the 2 girls that lived at the house. All right. So we get up to the house, and there's like the fine girl is sitting on like a love seat. So I immediately beeline straight to her, sit down on the seat with her. Now, I don't know, like, I'm not even macking or nothing. I'm just sitting there, and we as a conglomerate, we all having conversations. But of course, we all drunk and shit, so we just start getting a little bit closer. Next thing you know, like her leg on top of mine, like we chilling. I'm like I say, I'm not macking, I'm not doing nothing, but I'm just sitting there chilling, just playing the role. So everybody's like, okay, we about to cut. They was gonna go sleep at one of our homegirls' house that lived in Santa Cruz as well. So they all got up, left. So the other girl who wasn't as fine, it was her house. So she got up to let everybody out. I mean, to let everybody out. So she closed the door. She comes back up, immediately sits in the chair with us.
Oh shit!
I'm like, oh shit! Like this about to go down.
Yeah.
Nigga, her hand is immediately going under my shirt. Next thing you know, my partner pop his head up like, hey, what's up, guys? Like,
oh, go back to where the fuck you came from. Go back to where
there's no more room where everybody's sleeping. So
my nigga, there's a car, there's the keys. Bundle up.
So we ended up both blasting. We all
got pussy. That nigga.
We all got pussy.
Okay.
I ended up fucking the fine one. So the night ended up ending great.
Okay.
But I didn't get the fucking threesome though. I'm saying every single time I've had, I want to say there's been 4 times where I had it in the bag, and it's either something like that or my dumb ass fall asleep.
You should have definitely judo chopped your nigga in the throat.
Like,
hey guys, judo chop. Put that nigga out the room. Judo chop. Hey, fuck about it.
Oh my God.
You should fuck up. You're trying to make a masterpiece right now. No,
right.
That. Oh man. No, actually, okay. I had one happen. I got close to it. It's for one of my birthdays, right? So, oh man.
Worst luck ever.
It's gonna be so many women are gonna be at my DM for this whole interview, but whatever. Hey, you know who you are. It happened in the past. We've grown. We've grown. But we're better people now. So I had 2 dates. from one of my birthdays. I had 2 dates. And
like 2 separate dates?
2 dates on the same night.
Oh, yeah,
in
you
the
was
same
Corey
place.
Matthews with
yeah.
that shit.
Oh, yeah. So this is, this, no one really knows this. So, yeah. They're, man. Good luck me being taken serious out here. It's like, anybody thought if I was a candidate, that shit is gone. They see this interview, it's like, that nigga's horrible. He's officially like, somebody taking my picture off their wall that night. Like, hell nah. Cannon in my ass. That nigga's horrible. But I've grown. Hopefully you see that I've grown. But nah, so we go out for my birthday. I'm one of the people I'm like anal about my birthday. I make a big deal about my birthday. Pause. And so I was like, I really go all out for it. I thought it was a crazy idea. Like I want 2 dates. So it was 2 women I knew who I knew had enough love for me where they might say yes. So I asked both of them. And I asked them like, hey, would you be my date? Like, yeah. So they both said yes, begrudgingly, because I was like, man, listen, you know, you use the fuck nigga charm. You like, man, you love him, right?
Wait. So you basically told them like, I want both of you guys.
Yes, like I thought
you had like 2 separate dates in 2 different locations.
No, like I
when
literally
I say
told
Corey Matthews there was an episode of Boy
Oh
Meets
no,
World
I seen that. I know he
where
had to go back and forth.
Right,
yeah.
back and forth. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Right.
I literally was on some like, I'm put y'all in the same room, in the same place, same time, and y'all both gonna be my dates.
Right. Okay.
And so, and it's like, I rolled their eyes, all right, I'll do it. You know, because I was like, nobody gonna know. And I didn't really tell nobody like that. I just kind of kept it on the under.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna lie. The homies, you know.
Of course.
But everyone
do.
plays
Right,
stupid.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh, shit, what are you doing here at this time, same time? Sorry, that's crazy. And like, you know, so one was like on some like, she dressed with the full body suit. She had the body, the ass, all the shit. So she trying to look bad. So she on her bad bitch shit. So, okay, she wants to sit in the corner and be cute. The other one was kind of more like down to earth. So me, when I get like through parties or like get sex and shit, I get it from my homies. Like, it's not for me. Like, y'all drink, y'all have fun. I'm usually sober. And so she seen that. So she like, she want to come dance with me. I'm like, all right. So other day getting jealous.
Oh, no.
She like looking at me all crazy. Like why is this girl like all up on my date? She put me to the side. Like, why she got all your attention? I'm like, well, she's my date too, baby. Like, you my date, she my date. But you want to be on your bad bitch shit. You want to sit with your legs closed, drinking your champagne, do your thing. She on had me lit. So then she won't get competitive. So I'm sitting there talking to my homie. She would sit there and like,
I wish this was on TV, nigga. I wish this was an episode.
I tell you, I have shit that's happening to me that should be in a book or on TV, and it's true, all true stories. And it's niggas who actually could attest to this, like, nah, shit really happened. Like, I'm still talking to my nigga. She started rubbing on my joint. Like,
this is the down to earth or the body?
No, the bad one. The bad one.
Right.
So I'm looking, I'm like, hold on. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And she just like, what? Nothing. So I'm like, okay, I know what this is about.
Right.
So night in, everybody getting ready to leave. I roll by myself. The little bad one called me like, oh, where you about to be? I'm like, shit, I don't know. Cause everybody was trying to do the after party shit. It's her friend yelled from the back like, she want to come through. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, yeah, come on. So she come to the crib, me and her kicking it in the living room. And then next thing I got on the lap. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take him down. Because I told all my other friends, they're like, yo, what after party? I'm like, I don't know. It hung up. Like, I'm cancel you niggas.
Right, yeah.
Party over. Right. You had time, party over. Go where the fuck you going to go, but don't come with me. My brother being a dickhead he is, and he just likes being an asshole. Door open. Oh, everybody come in. I'm like, oh, even my other date. So I'm sitting there like, hey. So down to earth one come in. She see the little bad one on level, hey. So I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, yo, team huddle? What the fuck are y'all doing? Like, He's like, bro, we didn't know. You didn't say that. You said party. I'm like, nigga, party over me, party over.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so what you gonna do? I'm like, let's see if I can work this threesome. So I go to the little bad one, like, I know the bad one, she's like, bye. So I'm like, yo, so what's up with, you know what I'm saying, my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Put that charm on.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to put all the charm. I'm milking. I'm like, man, I'm rubbing the thigh. I'm trying to like, you know what's up, man? And she, no. I'm like, why? She like, because she had your whole attention the whole time. Da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, but so what? Listen, she can have your attention too.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, we can have each other's attention. You know, you put your light on her, she put her light up on you. You know what I'm saying? We gonna light this motherfucker up. We gonna illuminate this room, man. Like,
right.
And she just like, nah. I went to the next down to earth one. She like, I'm with it. So I'm like, come on, man. She with it. She with it. She down for the team. Listen, man, this is the fourth quarter. It's 8 seconds left on the clock.
Right.
You got the game-winning shot. Or you going to shoot the ball, Kobe.
Right.
Shoot the goddamn ball. She just
shoot
like,
the ball, Kobe.
Come on, shoot the ball, Kobe. You wide open. Shoot the ball. And she just like, no.
Oh,
no.
shit.
She's like, you got to choose. I'm just like, oh. Hold on. I went back. Team huddle. I'm like, all right, so she say I got to choose. And so niggas, we all sitting. We had like a very diplomatic vote. Like, okay, you want to go with that one? She got the body and shit. I remember she gonna be like, she really cool, like, but she might go crazy. So we really trying to rationalize that was the best option. Like, all right, break.
Right?
So like, it's time for everyone. I'm like, all right, party over. So all the homies looking like, who is he gonna kick out? So we really sitting looking, and I grabbed the down to earth one. I'm like, we walk you out to the car, and so like we start walking to the car, and she like, you about to fuck that girl, aren't you? And I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I am.
Right.
And she's like, all right, let me know how it go. Gave me a kiss and got in the car and cut. I'm like, did that really go that well?
Right. It's like, did that work?
Did that really go? Yeah. But again, I didn't get my threesome, but I ended up being able to smash both chicks. I didn't lose neither one.
Man, this life we live in is great, man.
It's amazing.
I have nothing to complain about at all, bro.
How do I let this go? Like, I look at people being with somebody for 20 years, and I'm like, it's just, that's it? Just them. Just.
Which I'm not opposed to.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to
that.
that.
But I'm not at that point.
Yeah, you just need to be with making mistakes. Like, let's make some bad decisions.
Yes.
I like making bad decisions, you know, and it makes for good. Like, I'm filling the pages to my book right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, me living life right now is filling the pages of the book that I'm going to write.
And you call it bad decisions?
No. I'm just saying, like, in a metaphorical sense.
Yeah.
Like, what I do every day is eventually going to end up in a book. So I need to make sure that my days are lit. I need to make sure that everything that I do, you feel me, whether it be like I'm fucking mobbing with my work and my grind so that I can one day say, oh, the Grammy came out with whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, or I'm out here, nigga, getting squirted on in my face. Like, it makes for good stories, you know what I'm saying?
It does
like,
make for great stories.
Anything that happens in my life, especially the bad shit, I'm like, it sucks right now. Like, for instance, when I was in Thailand, I crashed my motor scooter out there. Damn. Had to come home a week early. Damn. When I'm like,
your nigga laughing is horrible. That's a horrible thing when a nigga laughing back. It's like, really, my nigga, you still laughing about that shit? You know how I feel about that shit.
Look, nigga, I'm scraped up, nigga. That first night that it happened,
you bit it.
Nigga, I was mad. Like, I'm hella uncomfortable. But what got me through that shit was like, bro, this is gonna be one of the best stories to tell over a beer. You feel me? That's what got me through that shit. It's like, that's true. It sucks right now. It fucking sucks, but it's not gonna suck a week from now. You feel me? So I just gotta bite down and bear through it right now, just so that one day I'm gonna be able to tell this fucking story. Yeah. And that's how I try to live my fucking life. I always say, fill the pages of your book.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Wake up, like, I'm gonna fill the page today.
You remember one of my homeboys, one of my boys, white kid. He used to love motocross and like going, like just dirt bike riding and shit. And so he was in the back of the truck, one of the trucks, and was going over this dirt ass hill and shit, and it was rocking. And shit was going up and down the truck, and you know, like a lot of country people and white boys, you in the back of the truck. There ain't no seatbelts. You just in the back. Yeah, you just holding on. So this motherfucker, he in the truck, and they going over these speed bumps, and he's sitting there and it go 1, 2, 3. That nigga catapults out. He catapults out the shit. Niggas didn't know he was going though. Oh, it's like, yo, y'all seen Blanco? Yeah. And they look at like it's like out of a movie. You see the peripheral just splat. He's like, oh, niggas jammed the brakes. Had to go back and get
that's fucking.
You like, yo, Blanco, you good, bro? Yo, Blanco. And like he shattered so many bones. But it made for such
some of the best
funny story.
Right, exactly. That's amazing. Because I just got, he didn't even tell the story, and I got enjoyment. Because I seen I seen the mental picture of the nigga flying out, and it's like, wait, where's he? You look back, you don't see nothing. Next thing you know, he just fly. That is fucking hilarious. That is something out of a movie. You know what I'm saying?
It happened in real life. No, God, I mean, I understand. Like, you have to, like, people, like, I'm a firm believer that for the moment you're born, you're dying.
Yeah.
But the moment you are conceived and you are born into this world, you are dying.
Which is crazy.
And so, yeah. And so, like, your time literally starts the moment the doctor smacks you on your ass, you cry.
Right.
So you're on the clock, you know, and we all owe God a death, no matter what. That's the only thing that's imminent and that is permanent is death. And so, one of my bros, Kamal, said one day, he asked me, like, yo, like, if you died today, would you say that you did everything you wanted to do and you was happy with everything you done? Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I'm going to say, no, probably not. He said, well, you fucking up. You're fucking up.
That's the Kamal I know?
Yes.
He's the reason why I had sex with that girl in Make Weston.
He's a horrible influence. He's a horrible influence. Like, horrible. He's horrible. Like, if you any...
Yeah, he's the reason. He got us drunker than, well, at least me.
Oh, no.
Because we showed up fucked up. Yes. And when I said, I see my nigga, like, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Chopped it up. Mm-hmm. Me and her went to the bar. Like I said, we was already fucked up. So at one point, I'm sitting on the bar. Mm-hmm. She's straddling me. And beautiful. So we're already fucked up. And next thing you know, but even before, he bought me a drink. Mm-hmm. Sipping that shit. But I'm so drunk, I can't even finish it. It's one of those drunks, you know what I'm saying? Then when she get to the point, she's on my lap, straddling me. Next thing you know, before I can even finish this drink, I have another one in my hand. But I'm so drunk that I do not know where it came from. I just know the bartender, and this is all like a blackout drunk thinking about this shit. The bartender hands me a drink, and I just remember going like, I was so drunk I couldn't even ask him where it came from. I'm still like, and next thing you know, I'm in the fucking bathroom in a stall.
Kamal got me so drunk.
Shout out to my nigga Kamal.
Kamal, shout out. I love you, bro, but you are a horrible influence. But at the same time, you give motherfuckers memories. That never forget.
Yeah, for sure.
And you play a huge part. Like my last birthday, like I'm a Virgo, so I was born in September. And so for my last birthday, I said, yo, I'm just gonna take hella shots because it was on a Taco Tuesday. So he went to Taco Tuesday for it.
Was that out in Hayward?
No, in Elysian, downtown Oakland. Okay. And so I went there, and I ended up having 17 shots of tequila.
Jesus Christ.
I should have died.
Oh, that sounds so horrible.
Yeah.
It sounds fun as fuck, but like
it's crazy. The first 10 shots, you don't feel nothing.
Of course.
And then you get to shot number 12, 13, shit start getting hazy. 15 hit, you don't know what happened. You just wake up the next morning in the bed. And that's what happened to me. He got me so drunk, cause he kept looking at me. Kamal's one of them people. If y'all know Kamal, if you ever meet Kamal, again, great brother, good brother,
yes.
Good
very
brother,
stand up individual,
very stand up, great brother. But if he is your friend,
he's also the devil,
the devil incarnated, because he don't see stop. He just see go, just go, and he recorded me. I was that drunk that night leaving like. The last time I remember I was talking to somebody I hadn't seen since like fucking junior high, and then I woke up in my bed the next day, and I've seen someone recently this past week, and like me and her didn't know each other, but we just had mutual acquaintances, and so she was like, yeah, I think I seen you on like Kamal's IG before. I was like, yep.
No, you probably had.
That was me. That was me, because he recorded me just sleazy drunk. Like, got that nigga, got that boy. Yeah, this is what happened. We come around, I was like, yo.
That's what you were saying?
Yo, he said that. I owe you, bro. I owe you. I don't know when I'm going to cash in, but understand, like, you the top of the list. Yeah, no, but, I mean, you need those kind of things. Because also it makes you a better person and a better parent, you know. I feel like that. Because, you know, when your kids get to a point to where they go through some of those challenging times, sometimes it's being 18, 19, 20, and doing something reckless, just being a fucking young adult. You won't be as strict and as just tearing them down, and like
more understanding.
Yeah, like you won't sit there and just yell at them and point your nose down at them, because you're like, all right, man, shit, listen, I did that at 29. It's like,
right, for real.
So you are. You're
gonna be all right.
You're gonna be all right. Yeah. Look at me.
Right.
You know.
I made it. You alive. You still.
Yeah.
You
my
still,
liver fucked up, but I'm here. just like, yeah.
All right, let's wrap this motherfucker up. You want to give some advice to the people? Don't got to be serious advice. Don't got to be real advice. Or it can be if you want it to be.
I would just say, you want to give to people? Any advice I would give someone is just love who you are, regardless of what stage you are in your life. I'm a firm believer that nothing happens overnight. trust your process, trust your journey. Whether it's to financial freedom and happiness, spiritual, career, personal, whatever it is, the journey you're going on is the journey you're supposed to go on because it tells the best story and it gives you the best lessons. I always compare it to a painter. A painter doesn't make his or her best masterpiece, or most legendary masterpiece, by just painting over with one brush. It's a stroke at a time. It's detail by detail to get to that masterpiece. So just know that your masterpiece can be created as long as you are patient with your strokes and your brushes, and just believe in the art and believe in the ending, and love the journey. Because the journey, once it's over, the things you're going to reflect on most is the hardships that you had to go through to get to where you end up.
Bars. My advice, if you ever about to get into a fight with somebody that's 7 foot,
punch him in the dick. Yo, best advice I'm giving all year. Yeah,
bro, you want to plug anything, any social networks, and whatever you want.
Follow my brand, the Culture Junkies. It's the Culture Junkies. Junkies is spelled Junkies. We throw a lot of dope events. Book us. I promise my partners are way more responsible than me. I don't know why they keep me around. I think I signed my paperwork before they did. They couldn't get me out. But you stuck with me, bitch. It's like, no, but it's like, sucks for you. You didn't make a clause. So follow that. Definitely rock with my artist, D. Jones on Instagram, DEEDOT Jones, like every black Jones is spelled. And you can follow me on Instagram, Codeezy Fresh, KODEEZY Fresh. And yeah, man, just if you see me, say what up. Talk to me about this episode.
Yeah.
Any question you have
about this episode.
I will answer every question as long as your phone is not out and I'm not being recorded.
Right. Yeah. No evidence, baby.
No evidence.
Appreciate you, Brody. Thank you, man. Hell yeah. Everybody out there, thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you're on the YouTube, click it. If you're on the podcast shit, click it. Go tell somebody about it.
Please do.
Because I need that. Comment, like, all that good shit. And go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.